Okay. Hey, do you guys look at that cool screen?
Yo, that's a cool screen.
Yeah. Hey, hi guys. Welcome
camera.
back. Intro. What are we doing? We're introing. Hi. Welcome to the Divine Conquerors. First episode of Ancient Maya.
Woo!
We're doing a completely cool BA homebrew. But also, as you can tell on my DM screen here, I think if I did it correctly, we're also participating with Extra Life, and you can donate. Put that money down below, yo. There's a link down below. You can go and support the Miracle Foundation. Could do it as a citizen of these US of A's in other countries, because you can do it anywhere you want.
Hey, healthcare is good. You might need healthcare at one point.
That's true.
Right?
Other people need healthcare too.
Yeah, we didn't have to crowdsource it, but here we are. It's 2022.
Some people need healthcare right now, and those are children.
Yeah,
and this is what that's going for. So do
Texas
it.
Children's Hospital.
Yeah. Hospital?
Hospital.
Okay.
They're
So,
doing amazing.
All right.
We're not weird or hyped.
We're not weird. So, before we start the campaign, I will explain some things to the player. This is some history for you guys, and because I can, we're doing it this way with some recap music. It's a little too loud. All right, there you go. Let's about the volume that I want. Okay, here's some history for both viewer and player. In the world of Maya. Before there was form, there was just darkness and monsters. Gods came into existence out of a fundamental necessity. With each new god, a new law came into existence, brought new thought, new government, establishments of what reality is. Before time, there was conflict, and that conflict was between the gods and darkness, and that darkness was hungry. The ever-infinite chaos provided to be too much, and the abyss provided to be too much. But all that's ancient history. As new planes came into existence, the first elementals came, the divine mountains, one on top, one down below, came to be. The fundamental glue that is the astral sea that held everything together, everything that surrounds the world of Maya, our prime material, if you will, in this cosmic stalemate that is a ever balance between peace, law, chaos, good, evil, neutrality, forces that have been discovered and forgotten, some that have not been discovered at all. We have a peace, if you will. For you historians out there, here's a couple of time periods that we're going to use throughout the campaign.
Oh.
First, there was the time of darkness and pain, a time that only the gods knew, before there was actual planes. Then there was a battle of light. When the planes came to be, the gods created life, and Abysmal was imprisoned. That brought in the era of peace, if you will. Follow after that was the Age of Monsters, where the world was chaotic and harsh, and ancient monstrosities dominated life. Then came the first conflict, where titans and dragons fought each other to see who will rule supremacy over all the mortal life in Maya. After the conflict was settled and more peace and neutrality came between titans and dragons, came the Age of Grace, where nations and creeds and all sort of religions and races populated Maya. The probably darkest era of Maya is the Age of Phenomena. Some might call it the Age of Tyranny, where these aberrations called the Ones essentially took over the entire world. But that's a thing of the past. No one really concerns themselves with ancient history. Although this time era did shape Maya to what it is now. The Age of Destiny, the adventures of old and heroes of old, abandoned dragons, lore, and ancient heroes came from this era. And we are at the new common era, the Age of Maya. A collection of nations and society as we know it nowadays. Adventuring careers are now a choice that you can make. So you can be a rock star and get paid. Treasures and artifacts of the last age can be found. The world is essentially separated. And in the separation comes separation of languages as well. So not everyone starts out with common. The world is separated by all that soul touches. Soul being the light. Soul being the god of sun. All that they touch, all that dwells in the surface, is essentially you of the surface dwellers. And the primary language would be common. Those that dwell underneath, in the underground, everything that soul does not touch, the primary language would be undercommon. The 5 major oceans make up the aquatic races, essentially, and your primary language would be primordial. And there's also this quasi-dimension called the Wilds of Fae. And the primary language within there is the Sylvan. This quasi-dimension that was created by the 2 twins. Some information that the players should know that is pretty common throughout the world, introducing the races of Maya. So, the surface folk, we have the cousins of gems, so dwarves and gnomes that were created by the same entity, same god. We have the dragonkin, your dragonborn, your kobolds. We have the elemental kin, or earth, fire, water, wind. The elven kin, which the Eladrin, half-elves, elves. The giant kin, which consists of Goliaths, all your half-giants, your minotaurs, halfling humans, orcs, tieflings, you know them. Those that dwell underground, we have your Doro, which are your gnomes, your Drow, your Duragar, which are the your underground version of elves, dwarves, and gnomes. If you're ever one of those, please let me know. We have interesting history to discuss. From the Fae, you have the beast folk. Some beast folk that are pretty common outside of the Fae Wilds in Maya are creatures like the Tengu, lizard folk. Centaurs also live within the wilds. You have your awoken elves within the Fae. Dark and twisted history amongst them. You have goblinkin, such as ogres, hobgoblin, and just regular goblins. And then the giants that left the material plane to live in the wilds, who are now known as the furbolgs. You also have your Wreborn, where the lycanthrope curse started. Your aquatic folks have people like merfolk and your turtle folk, and then finally we have the unfamiliar folk. The 2 races that don't really have an origin on where they came from are almost all but rare or extinct, such as the Asmir and the Soul Fountain, which we have one in our campaign. But
I need to change that.
No, we don't.
with all that history said, we're going to start a campaign in the continent of Barklee, in the nation of the Usmar Islands. A coastal and swampy region, but as technology, magic, and industry advances, most don't see swamps, or they just see cities. Usmar, a little known fact that all the characters know, it's a family of orcs, essentially. They don't hold any political power. No fancy castles to call their own. They're not lords or nobles. Just a close-knit family that has been able to successfully have some operations and private businesses that have boosted their economic wealth. Our game will start in the coastal city of Casalona. It is late morning. I want everyone to pass a sheet of paper from our little index cards, and that will be used if you don't have them in front of you. I have some little hedgehog ones here.
They've got to be hiding somewhere around here. We were abusing them last campaign.
Figure that you guys will abuse it once again. So, does everyone have a little sheet of paper?
No.
I do now.
Please pass it around.
I have chips.
You have chips? Okay.
But do you have
What I want you to write here, do not, you don't have to have your name written on it. Write it and turn it upside down, forget about it for a bit. Is I want you to write one rumor that you know of the Usmar family. These orcs that
making up something?
whatever your character, one rumor that you have heard that you believe to be true. And I'm not saying this says your character knows this. You as a player make up a rumor. So, you can take a little bit to think about it, but eventually I will ask for them. And this one. All right. So with that, and a corgi at my feet, we're starting our game, Castellona. It's early autumn, the cold breeze is swifting through the city, the hustle and bustle of the city is in full swing. Ships are coming in and going. You can smell the yeast and sweets, coffee in the air. The smithing guild is in full force at the moment. The furnaces from those guilds is a welcome warmth to some individuals in town that have a cold chill. You can see a few members of the Hunters Guild coming through, turning in a dire octopus for some coin. The morning ale is brewing. You see a couple of kids playing sword fighting with some sticks that they found around. The pseudo-dragons are flying throughout town, especially in the docks, harassing people for food, especially the shipping containers that are coming through. So, in this beautiful morning, what brings you to the docks? And not everyone at once.
Well, my idiot older brother.
Good start.
And our traveling companion. And his traveling companion. are all strolling the docks this fine day. I'm discussing vague grand ambitions.
Okay.
My brother is probably trying to keep me quiet enough to not draw attention when I'm talking about blatant murder of people in positions of power.
Speaking slightly louder about how breakfast sounds nice despite it being late morning. To mask it.
And I'm stumbling along behind them.
I'm here for beer.
Yeah, he slept, but he's nowhere near sober yet.
Understood.
If he's sober, we have a problem, actually.
So we know why you three are here. What about the rest of you guys?
I'm just getting off the morning boat.
Okay.
Just looking around at my surroundings. Just seeing what's to see here. And I'm probably gonna head towards a tavern.
Okay. There,
Just say that.
I will say that there is a, at the docks, there is a restaurant, and there's also a general market slightly next to it. There's job bulletin board as well, and there is the general fish market for, it's referred to as a fish market, but usually people come to trade all sorts of good things. Sometimes, if you're lucky enough, even magical items. So, coming in from the ship, what about you two?
I have one already, yeah? You have one already?
What? Why I'm here? Yeah.
Okay.
So, I am walking into the city and headed towards the docks because I have been feeling a connection to the natural side of this city, this place that seems so interesting and alluring, and it's calling to a deep part of me the natural area and landscape and flora, if you will.
There's definitely interesting plants here, so that makes sense.
So I'm here for interest.
For entrance, there's a lot of interesting plants, definitely in the swamps, but the city's also is pretty good too. What about our friend?
For pleasure.
Whoa.
I mean,
All
I
right,
can provide
well.
that if you wish.
Well, there you go.
He's here because he heard the best meats are bought here.
Ooh.
That is
hankering for some good meat.
some good meat.
He's here to add some to the menu, if you know what I mean.
All right, so
Definitely.
with everyone showing up, let's very carefully help me by pulling this.
Turn on
The whole thing?
Up,
Yeah.
up, and off.
All right. So at the dock, sorry, Cinnabon, you're a little bit in my way. Let me fix a couple of things that looks like they have fallen.
And they can
Can
get
you
up.
pick those guys up?
Yes.
This that fell should go on the second level of that ship. And here, where that chair and dwarf is, this little
Where?
the chair and the dwarf are right there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
This should be over top of him.
Yes.
just because I want to be completely fair to you as a GM,
Yes.
and I didn't have time to get my spell list put in previously. Here's the 6 spells I know. Just so you're aware.
As long as your class lets you have them,
While
totally
you
down.
move the camera, just
This would be the captain over there on the ship that you are
so
coming
it's-
from.
It's not cutting me off so much. He goes up here.
Yes.
Okay, sure.
And I dropped the horse.
Thank you.
A whole horse.
Is it better?
I'm sure the horse deserved it.
And here,
The
Is
top of the camera won't move.
representation that we're
But it
going.
didn't really move.
Well, maybe it's not.
Yeah, I'll fix that in a second.
It's better.
So, is there a
Yeah,
flag
you're good.
button on there? Alright, no worries.
We're doing
I do not see a flag button.
Alright. Cool. So, can you place your minis where you would be? If you're coming from the ship, here's the ship that's bringing you in,
Okay, beautiful.
along with all the cargo.
I'll
If you
wait.
guys are just coming in from town, you'd be walking this way. The fish market where you can get some good meats. The restaurant here. This is just an establishment to dock some of the horses nearby.
Oh dear. I've got to stand up.
Do you want me to do it?
I will highly encourage people to stand up.
Where's the fish market?
Sure, there.
Fish market is right here.
In the middle?
Oh, I was gonna say, you see the one tent?
Oh,
There's
the tent
10 fish
is-
in it, and that's the market.
Do you have your friend as well?
Hmm?
Do you have your
Your
friend?
What are you talking about?
Okay. Yes.
This is where
The
you
humility
would
of
be, right?
flesh.
This is obviously
He's
the water.
full
This
right
is the
now.
water, yes.
The town would be back
The
this
town
way.
is going in this direction over here. And once you guys place your characters, I will explain a little bit of the dock area.
Jesus, my explanation is he's
I understand,
full right now.
I understand.
Okay.
I was gonna say,
I guess everybody there.
my character is on top of the steps to the fish market. He's
Okay.
not going in, he just stepped up to kind of have a platform to stand above his brother.
Okay. I will let you know
Statement
that if you do want to enter
into
the
the ether.
buildings, they all should come up in.
Then I want to say I'm inside the building.
Okay.
This is amazing.
You're
I'm
always
inside
one-upping.
the market.
You've walked around with me.
Come
You
on.
understand me hopping up.
Come on.
That's fair.
All right. So
Outhouse?
There's a family in
I think
there.
that's an outhouse.
that is an outhouse.
Where would that go?
The outhouse should be here
Okay.
because you can open the door.
Oh my gosh.
Trent, you know what your only sin is with getting these ships?
Oh, let me go and
Yeah, I was
check.
gonna say, maybe I should be hiding
So-
in there.
What? Not getting queso?
This would be close to the furthest east end of the docks. Generally, a lot of the trade and shipments comes through here. Sometimes that shipment is passengers that are coming through for a couple of gold. Sure, we're going in that direction anyway. You see that this ship, the largest one, has the crest of the orc family, Usmar. You see some of the aquatic folk that are coming through town. Oh no, she would be here. Sorry. Some of the merfolk are coming in and just swimming on the water to see if there's anything they can buy or trade. You will see some of the pseudo dragons that are harassing people and stealing their food. So do not leave your food unattended. The dockmaster would be this dwarf who is currently not waking up from their morning slumber and just slacking. As you see a couple of people who were about to pay their due go in and just sign the name on a sheet of paper and then just walk away. You'll see one of the town's guards is patrolling and just walking the area. You see a bulletin board that has some local listings of what you guys can do for jobs. And essentially, some people do like to come down here for just jobs because there's always someone who needs assistance on a ship. There's always people who will work to leave this area. The next island's about an hour on ship away, and the mainland is also in that direction. So you get a lot of trade coming in and out. So, you are currently purchasing some delicious meat, right?
I am looking, shopping.
You are looking.
Christmas. I'm window shopping.
You're window shopping. As you see a great display of different fish, you even see a burning beetle. This large beetle that sometimes does get stuck on some islands and flights, and it's called that because their bite is very hot. Just on display there is some different types of large fish. Some of them might not be usually what you will find in the market. As to not name some from party members that are physically here. And you see a crowd of them shopping. Can you describe your character, please, for all of us?
Yes,
Wow.
please.
He stands at 6'7". He is kind of made out of metal. All of it. He has a little horn, golden horn going this way.
Always gotta be a robot.
And a red gem right in the middle of those horns. Blue shining eyes, and his colors are kind of like white, red, and gold, kind of like that.
Okay.
Nope. He looks like he has a jetpack in his bag. That's what it looks like anyway.
Jetpack.
We're steampunking out, boy.
All right.
Or something to propel him forward, I guess.
Sure. As you
And
come
he
in,
has his big giant gauntlets for hands.
as you come in, you'll see a balding, hefty man who's manning the store. Hey, don't break anything. Also, is that rust? There's a lot of metal going on there.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Look, as long as you're buying, I don't care what you do in your private life.
Dude, hold on. Stand up for a bit. It's fine.
Okay.
No, I just needed to stand.
Yeah, please. We've been here for 12 hours to stand. Also, after this, hey, don't let me forget. I need to quickly turn off the stream and put it back on so we don't not record.
Yep.
All right. So, in fact, I'm just gonna go in this direction. You're kind of at the opposite end. Can you please describe your character?
Okay. So I have a character that is
I would hope so.
a human-appearing type of form. Humanish.
Humanoid, yeah.
Yeah, there's some like sharpness in the face and some animalistic looking features, but gives the appearance of human. And I have some brightly colored hair, and I have a staff, so I am using that to assist me just kind of walking around, and again, just kind of wide-eyed and taking everything in and really enjoying the mix of like the old weathered wood and the sea and all of the hustle and bustle, and then realizing that I'm pretty hungry for my journey, so I'd like to make my way to wherever the eating and drinking establishment is in the area. But
That would be very close to where you are, directly next to you, actually.
Okay.
Got a good nose for the tavern, huh?
Yeah.
that's a thing, yeah. So, and then just just paying special attention to things that seem to be living, things that would be again plants in that zone, just kind of things like that, like enjoying nature and all it has to offer. It's just very not as interested so much in the people and everything going on so much as the environment. That's what I got
Lovely.
for now. But hungry.
How many trees had to die to make this port?
All right. As you make your way to the establishment, if you want to grab some food.
Yeah.
The doors open, you see that there is a stairwell that leads down below. The actual food will be prepared underneath the docks. And sometimes it just, as fish comes in, it's free real estate, some would say.
Alright, well, I'll just go in there and chat with the owner. Barkeep, whatever.
As very noticeable as you three see one of the rarest folk ever coming off the ship, can you please describe yourself, Jess?
Yes, of course. So my lumbering self likes to just come off the ship and is just looking around, and the first thing you'll notice is she has white and black hair, just kind of ombre, kind of going all over the place. She's wearing black leather boots, a white peasant shirt. It's a pretty large shirt, and she has a large black coat, trench coat looking object on her as well. She's also wearing pants, brown pants. I just realized I forgot that in my description. But
We'll assume you have pants on, yes?
yeah, I have brown pants on. Not for any reason, but
Just
another thing you're immediately going to notice about my character is she's orca folk. She's a whale. She's half humanoid, half orca. So she's just looking around, kind of taking everything in, but also really wants something to drink now that she's off the boat.
Okay.
So that's about all you'll know so far of.
When you ask around, you immediately get shown where the closest inn would be. 'Cause
Okay.
Tavern host sleep inns are only for a brew. So, food and beverage will be found at the opposite end, where your other somewhat kin would be as well.
Somewhat kin.
Somewhat kin, technically.
Somewhat.
Can you three describe what y'all look like as you guys are making your way down town?
You want to start with Trent and go around?
Yeah.
Making our way down a town.
And who your friend is too.
Yeah.
Are you
I thought
walking
you were walking
fast?
fast.
Damn it, sorry.
I'm stumbling.
Fair.
Yes. I stand at 6'2". I have a gray cloak on with a hood over my head. It hides my ears, which are a little bit pointed at the end. I have bloodshot eyes, but they're bright blue in the center. And my skin is this whitish gray. It's not like deathly gray, with streaks of blue running in veins down it. And I carry a staff with a knurled end to it that peaks into a point at the very end. And then traveling behind me is a pale white jellyfish flying in the air, going thump, thump, thump.
As yes, indeed, a flump. What is the color of your flump right now? It's peaceful.
It's pale white, right?
Pale white. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to use the emotional colors as an indication, or is it always going to be pale white?
The end of it is gonna change color, but
Okay.
the core of it is gonna stay white.
Got it. Okay. Cool.
It is so angry right now that the entirety of it is a dark crimson as it feasts for blood.
It just goes over to the next commenter.
Oh shit.
Flump.
You know how some jellyfish have like the
Tails.
Tendrils?
the tendrils, but not
Not the spikes.
like the curtains.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the bottom of them will have colors going around like RGB.
Okay.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
All right.
Like a
You-
cuttlefish?
You have a sentient case fan just
Yes,
levitating
yes, I do.
behind you.
Yeah, like an angry cuttlefish.
The case
It's
fan
great.
telepathically sends to the nearest person, I wish to punch things, father.
All right.
8
Oh,
for
here
you.
we go.
Oh, alright. Not so silently trying to keep this man upright, but also not trying to piss off the flump, is a tiefling standing about a couple inches taller than him, but 6'5". Immaculate white horns just curling off the forehead and coming to a point in front of his ears. Wearing mostly commoner clothes, with a maul draped across his shoulders, and a steel pauldron just crudely made and looks like it's covering something up, but the pauldron's got grease paint that looks like black lightning or like mending bits along it, and the maul has the same grease paint design to it.
Okay.
And he's just kind of glancing around a little bit and then just looking back at the younger one.
I would also like to point out there is a rapier and a scabbard tied to his back in a way that makes no sense for him to use.
Oh, there's also a warhammer hanging off of one side of his belt and what looks like a crude stick sticking out of the other side. And the skin coloration is just the deepest crimson you have ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like he should be on fire, but just isn't at the moment.
I will say, the next step he takes forward after he looks over at him, I'm gonna also look over at him and like give him a wink and topple the walking weapon rack into the drink.
Walking
Accidentally,
weapon
of
rack.
course. He's gonna drunkenly stumble into him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the sword is kind of just perfectly horizontal, midway up his back.
Okay.
My character is 6'4", so an inch shorter than my uglier, angrier brother. Gray, almost slate-colored ram's horns, big hood, worn just far enough back that the horns are still very presented. A blank, faceless mask. There's eye holes, but there's a cloth backing on them. So it's just black void in the eye holes. Bundled in an assortment of robes. If he were to just fall over in a corner somewhere, he would just look like a pile of robes.
All right.
He's a co-pile!
Variations. I love playing Ragman. Variations of gray, black, purple. Somewhere closer to the core, where only bits of it'll peek out every now and then, is a dark crimson. That one's definitely not important for anything. On his horns, there's also a silver filigree that in Infernal, I'm gonna say, as beautifully as Infernal can be pinned,
Sure.
flowing script, all that, because the horns have like a spiral pattern, because they're ram horns. On that spiral in the script is just the names of all of the big heads of the demon families spiraling around the horns. And the tip of his pointy tail that's coming out under the cloak, dark purple, that's the only bit of skin he has visible. There's what looks to be a silvered edge on his tail that matches the silver on the horns.
Alright.
It's my wondrous tattoo.
Love it. Love it.
Oh, watch where you're going, you fucking drunk! What?
All of a sudden, you'll hear behind you, you just snort. A very loud, booming snort.
Like a.
Yeah. Almost.
Like a
Almost
blowhole?
like a blowhole, almost.
Since you guys are
We do what? We do?
heading out of that ship, you do see that the captain of the ship starts moving himself further down and then goes below ship. Then you just hear, "Hey, what's the holdup?"
Can you get him, put him below?
Yeah.
Why am I carrying your stuff again?
The sword?
Yeah, the sword.
Oh, because when a fight breaks out, what do I always do? I pat you on the back, I tell you to get in there, I tell you to get at them and give it a good game. I give you a pat on the ass and I grab my sword as you run off.
Oh yeah. It's been a long week.
Fair.
As are you making your way to the tavern or the inn? Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
If these people in front of me will go, but also if they're going or if they're
Okay.
not.
Oh,
then
are
I'm
you
just gonna
making
be
the
like,
huff at us?
No.
Oh.
No, I was making a snort at you.
Ah.
Yes.
Not a huff, a snort.
I'm definitely.
A snort that sounds like a blowhole.
I'm just gonna turn around and be like, "Oh, I'd like to sit and have a drink with your father. Was he the whale or the human in that arrangement?"
whale. Never.
Well, that just raises even more questions.
Never. That's the best way to start.
Do you think animal folk
You never
are just...
you never seen an
Yeah. One's
orca?
obviously the human, the other's obviously the other thing.
I chime in.
That's how that works, isn't it?
I will...
I'm gonna go. You never seen an Orekon before?
No, I can't say I
I
have.
will lean over his shoulders and just say, "Forgive my brother, he's awfully stupid." We're fairly well known around here, though, and we do love collecting oddities of all kinds.
Who you calling on?
And we've never seen an orca person.
Well, okay then. I suppose.
So, if you would like to join a very lucrative business, we do have an open position.
I tell
Yes.
you what. I am heading to get a drink right now. If you would like to join me, you can tell me all about this business.
So you're on the orca kind?
It's not a pyramid
We have to keep it,
scheme. It's multi-level marketing.
We have to keep it on the down low, though, because we don't want people to know we're hiring.
After
It's a 28 deception, by the way.
It's well, you all know my house rules. If you roll it, let me know. If it's a PvP versus interaction, like deception and whatnot, it is entirely up to the characters, but use the dice as influence. So, roll me an insight versus a 28.
An insight, which I have advantage
Those dice rolls are
on.
basically cheating for you.
Or not advantage, but I have proficiency with 21. So
21. Okay, so y'all use those numbers and y'all determine what's up because I don't like saying you believe them. So you use that number as your guide for
I'm
your
just
influence.
after he finishes his pitch, you're just gonna hear me mutter under my breath. So long as I'm not training my replacement, I'm fine with it.
you never know.
Yes.
After about a minute,
Uh-huh.
my brain is going to register that he called him stupid, and I'm going to be like,
I can't replace you. No question.
Say, hey,
First.
who are you calling stupid after 1 minute?
So I'm just gonna say, if you guys would like to follow me, or I'm so sorry, I assumed your gender. I mean, would you folks like to follow me to get a drink and we can talk?
Well, I know he's gonna need a drink, and I just need breakfast. God.
Yeah, he's a high-functioning alcoholic. He can only function on high
Oh,
amounts of
well,
alcohol.
hello there, sir.
Hi.
Livery hardly knows.
You'll see the flump. This one of its tendrils smacks you. And you're like, you get the impression you didn't introduce me.
This is Bartholomew. I'll say in crisp language, like completely not drunk at all, and then I'll go back to being drunk.
Oh, okay.
You'll see the flump gets 4 of its tendrils.
Well, hello there, Bartholomew. I guess I should also introduce myself. My name is Jacki. That's all you need to know?
He's a flump.
The old southern lady.
Whale.
As you guys make your way towards the inn to have a delicious amount of food, some boiled quail eggs, all assortment of mackerel,
Quail eggs or
quail,
quail eggs?
quail eggs.
I thought he said krill. Krill.
Whales don't have eggs.
We went from biology to cannibalism real fucking quick there.
As you guys are heading out,
Whale has eggs.
I will say,
You don't lay them.
can I have Jacki? I'm still remembering y'all's names.
Yeah.
Jacki is the only one that I will remember. I'm a
Why?
and the rest of y'all 3, roll me a perception. I need you to roll me with disadvantage because you're drunk.
No. But also yes.
You said a perception?
Perception.
God damn. This is the first character I've played in one of your campaigns that doesn't have like a +9%.
Right.
Yeah,
17.
14, okay.
No, it's only +5.
Oh, I got a 4, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got 15.
Oh, okay.
12?
12. Okay, so Jacki, and one more time, I'm going to be asking until I remember.
Illuren.
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 Spelled with the E?
Illure.
I can't spell.
Illuren.
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 I have a tongue that
Illuren?
doesn't speak English very well. Alright, so
Maintain.
No wonder you're drunk all the time.
Both
Your
of
name's
y'all.
Illuren.
Man, have you tried his name?
Yeah, I've tried it enough to know not to say it in present company, but
you hear a scabbard be unsheathed. Shh. A quick, and then the sound of grunts, a man's, and then a muffled sound, and then nothing.
Where from?
Yeah,
From the ship.
from the ship.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over my shoulder back at the ship. Do I roll perception or?
Well, what your perception at is what you got.
Okay.
If you want to go into the ship and investigate, that's a different thing. But with that that's what you guys got. Yes.
I'm gonna tap on his shoulder.
oh, I didn't notice it at all.
I know. Do you notice me tapping on your shoulder?
Yeah, I guess.
And I'm gonna look over to my flump.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have to roll for my flump?
Technically,
as
but
well.
I'm gonna say that it just failed right now.
Okay. And
Flump's moving.
then I'm gonna tap on my flump. And I'm gonna point backward. Something's going on.
Oh, is that a breakfast ship?
Oh, you
No, we're
heard
going
that
to-
too?
Nobody called out for help.
I think that's the point.
All right. Fair enough.
Bang away.
So you guys head towards the tavern. You gonna do anything about it?
Nope.
All right. Yeah, please. Yes.
Are we making it our business?
Not my ship's mast, not my rigging.
Exactly.
I like the way you think.
Yeah, beer is convincing.
As you guys head over, and you will meet an assortment of people, including your friend. I forget if I am allowed to say things about your character
Yeah,
or
you
not.
can. It's okay.
Oh, thank you for the 25 donation.
Thank you.
As you head over
Absolutely.
to your bestial humanoid friend, can I have y'all's minis at least closer to the tavern, please? Are you going to? Yes. Are you going to buy any meat?
Put me outside. 'cause I'm too big.
I'm gonna keep
You
looking.
are
I'm
big.
gonna look until I find like the best piece of.
Oh no! This is what
If I
hit
find
guy.
You'll
I mean,
find swordfish
I'm in that
is
position half the time.
pretty good price right now for swordfish.
That's
No,
him.
I got it.
That's
For various
Jeremiah,
reasons.
isn't it?
No, that's Ryan.
Yeah, I'm gonna smell it.
I think.
Fresh.
I'm the
Very
big hulking
fresh.
thing with
When
the
was
axe.
this?
Oh, so this is-
That's- I don't know. I think that might be wolf.
That was probably caught yesterday.
You don't see my mouth moving either
Yeah.
because I have like like
Yeah.
this. So
I can put you
you
down
can kind of
in
hear
the-
like.
And Jack.
Would you like to go in already, or?
That was caught yesterday.
Jim James Jack.
Fresh as it can be.
Do you have one that you caught today?
No, because I don't catch them. I just sell them here.
How much?
He is the fish middleman.
For this, as he's about to tell you a price, you at the corner where you see through the window, what looks to be on the looking circles of the ship, looks to be a man with a very nice hat places its face, and the entire face is completely skeletonized and melting. The flesh is starting to drip off as his hand, you see the bones just start breaking.
Did I recognize that as the captain or something?
Yeah, who was the captain of that ship?
I was like,
Was?
Oh, he's melting.
He's melting right now.
I'm
gonna.
how much is this?
Oh, depends on how much you want. You want the whole thing? You want just the
Sure.
flit? The whole thing would run you about 10 gold. Good price for a hefty young man like yourself.
If I'll take it for 9.
If this is gonna be a pattern that we go back and forth, sure. Just rather just
Then 8.
my sir, you did say 9.
Sure. Here you go.
I have altered the deal prepared. You know,
Cut it
I'll
out.
talk first.
In a hurry, please.
Packs it up, yeah. Make it lower. You tell me to hurry. Kind of tosses you still bleeding and everything.
I was like, this is not packed well.
You said hurry.
And then I will just turn around and then just
Okay.
like very kind of robotic movement a little bit.
As
I am going towards the ship
Okay.
because I am curious.
As you,
I'm going in my bag of holding.
Okay, sure. As you guys see this very, before you actually enter in, you'll all hear and see this. The first thing that catches your eye is from the top of the ship. It's almost like someone's climbing out. You do see a person whose face is starting to peel off, screaming bloody murder as they no longer have half of their body. Like this, the left arm, the shoulder, crossing almost the pectoral, all of it's fucking gone. Yes.
Is this a normal occurrence on this island?
No.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah. And again, you see
Do
the
we know what's
seal.
Yeah.
on this island? We just got here.
Yeah, that's fair.
Well, people melting and screaming off of ships tends not to be a normal thing.
Maybe it's just a really
Yeah, we're-
sick party.
Where we're coming from, that happens a lot.
Yeah!
That's like Tuesday.
I don't
Yeah,
judge.
but you're not in
it's the
you're not in that
current
plane
year.
anymore. So as this person falls off screaming again, you will notice the crest of the Usmar family
On him?
on the ship. As that happens,
Yeah.
you
I'm
hear
gonna-
people screaming. You see some of the merfolk that were flying just
What
go
is
back into the
happening?
water.
What is happening over there? I will yell and then I will move even more forward.
Okay.
I feel like it's making business
Place
of
your
us.
mini where
Yeah, I think something's going on that
You
ship.
you will see my
Can you wait,
gauntlet
friend?
kind of transfer a little bit. Looks like a more of a ray gun or something.
Okay.
How well known is this family's crest off the island?
It's well known that there's only two major establishing bodies of land: Usmar and Usmar Islands.
Okay.
So, very, very known.
And we know they're
Yes.
unbelievably wealthy.
Yes, they're doing what? Who knows?
Oh, that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
All that matters is that they can pay us when we save their ship.
He's got a really good point, actually.
I'm going like this too.
It does look like it's become our
I'm
business.
looking through the ship.
That
see
is
if
all I
see
needed to hear.
Okay.
Anybody, like other than the people dying, basically. Like I see
Uh,
somebody who's hostile.
What is your passive perception right now?
Very high. 13.
13.
Oh man, 13.
Looking around, you see nobody above. You see crates and barrels. They were definitely transferring things, but it stopped midway. You see the door slid underneath, so you can go below deck, and you think you hear something like mud squishing against each other.
Squish,
Oh,
squish.
squishy noises.
Down below, you said? I hear?
Mm-hmm.
Then I will try to go down below.
Okay, because it is very difficult to do so in this specific map, we will just say you are down below. There's two levels. If you're in the middle, that is down below, and if you're above, you'll be in the actual top part, just for ease sake right now.
Okay. You're down below.
Yes. So, when you go down, it is pitch black. Can you see?
Yes, dark vision.
You have dark vision, 60 feet. Can you roll me a perception check?
15.
15. I need to roll a thing. Ooh, that might be a thing. All these things are happening. All right. You look around. You see a couple of crates that are open. You, it's really dark. It's, all the crates are kind of organized to one side. You see the captain's quarters is open. You see the bed that's made, a table. You see some of the hammocks that are kind of swinging, with just the momentum of the ship kind of rocking as the waves are crashing by. You don't see a single body anywhere. Tucked in, way back, you will see a very intentionally placed above most things is crate. It's about maybe a foot by 2 feet, and the crate is the only thing in this ship that is made out of iron. You again hear that sound, but you don't see anything. You don't see any crew members.
Even more suspicious.
Very.
What about y'all? What are y'all doing?
I was told we're making it our business, and I am unlimbering them all and being like, all right, it's time to make our money.
Yeah, I'm doing exactly what I said earlier. I'm telling him to get in there, give him a good fight, give it everything he's got, give him a slap on the ass for encouragement, and as he goes to run off, just grab the handle of my sword so that he unsheaths it for me.
Okay.
While he moves.
But they're back on the they're
Heading
to
towards the ship.
So
What about
they need
you?
to go back away from the.
Yeah, you guys can put y'all's minis closer to the ship. But what about you, Lee? What is y'all's character? What is your character's name? What are you doing?
My character has not been introduced yet, but why don't we?
Sure.
Yeah, like I'll just.
You
bring-
saw the man screaming, and
Yeah.
the restaurant fucking fled. People are running. You even see the guard that was in position leave. The dwarf that was sleeping, kind of the dockmaster just goes back to sleep.
Yeah, I'm gonna throw some coins on the bar to pay for my food
Okay.
and run outside because I'm trying to figure out what's going on.
Mhm.
Not necessarily scared, just again trying to see what's happening.
Yeah.
And the first thing I'm gonna do when I walk outside, I'm assuming, is to see
I was not even inside yet, so I was trying to figure out how to get myself through the door.
A whale person.
Yeah, as you can. Oh, there's a well folk right there.
Whale folk.
I
Orc
assume
folk.
some kind
Orc
of lubrication would be
Are you saying something? Are you saying that? Or
And I'm just
Okay.
going to look at you with my eyes really wide and say, "Oh, I didn't see you there. Hello."
well, you just came outside. I'm so sorry, guys.
Oh,
This
that-
is what is happening.
That was
It's
fun.
just a
That's
lot
the
wasn't
character.
enough. Now
Yep.
there's a whale.
She did the thing.
Say the line.
Well,
And I'll say, "Well, nice to meet you. My name is Barklee."
Whales don't bark.
nice to meet you too. My name is Jacki. We're going to just leave it at that.
It's fine. It's fine.
And then I will kind of look, I guess, towards the ship because I see some people, making their way over there, and I will ask Jack and be like, "So, do you know what's happening? Did you?"
I heard something on that ship, but I just don't know what. And at this point, I'm kind of curious. So I guess I'll go with you if you're going over there.
Yeah, well, do you feel it's dangerous? I
Probably.
haven't been that way yet, so.
Probably. I don't know.
Have you been over there?
I got off of that ship.
Oh. Well, that's
You got off
interesting.
that sheet.
I got off that ship. That boat. That boat down y'all.
That's
So for all we know, you could have caused this.
That's correct. You don't know. You don't know, I say in my regular voice.
Okay, well then I will go. Well, I don't mind
Well.
accompanying.
Well,
Yeah.
Upon hearing you don't know, I zone of truth and ask if she.
Do you actually catch that
Ritual.
the truth?
No, she said
Okay.
it was out of character.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, damn. All right.
I will out of character zone of truth though.
Oh shit!
As
Finger
you
means business.
as you guys are arriving and you've
Finger
had
truth.
some time to look to the ship, with the investigation that you already rolled, there is it's starting to look weird. The Usmar family
was it
crest.
investigation or perception?
Oh, well,
What
that
did you
was
roll?
a heck of a jump
Because
there.
investigation is
Walking
different than
yeah.
perception.
Yes.
She
What did
dove
you do? A
in and
perception.
pulled herself
Sorry,
out of
I meant to say perception.
Okay.
Did I?
Okay.
Accompany you
As you
The roll would have been higher if it was investigation.
as you're looking
Really?
through, you see the Usmar family crest on that iron
I will
chest.
bite you.
And then another thing, there's each crate that you're looking through has the exact
From-
same
Oh, this is so weird.
fish. Each one. There's.
Sorry.
This is a fishing ship, but there's no rigging equipment. There's not even a fishing pole. There's nothing here to assist anyone in actually capturing any fish. There's no safety equipment. It's just a very nice captain's quarter.
Did we get this already?
Not yet.
Okay, because no, it's just funny.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
mine's
mine
also
is-
oddly
Mine is-
coincidental
yeah,
with what's
mine
happening
is
right
just
now.
funny.
Mine too.
Oh, mine is not.
Mine is just
Mine's
very
horrible.
Mine's great, but has nothing to do with what's going on right
Yes.
now.
Are we channeling your story? We're not reading your stuff, I promise.
Don't worry, because I don't know where you
I
can find
did.
it.
No.
Oh, did you?
My int's got a +1 modifier. I don't know if I can read.
And then a very peculiar thing that you do see.
While looking, can I do a fighting stance now? Not like
Yeah.
Because it's how the Rune was heard.
with fisticuffs.
You will see. It almost looks like a red bubble just on top of a body, just slowly pulsating up and down. This bubble is
You wanna
maybe
notice what it is?
about
Yeah.
3 feet in length. So it's it's a large
It's pretty big.
thing on the back. Just
Do I notice what it is? Do I know
uh,
what it is?
you can roll me a history or arcana or nature, and the DC is really high, and some of them are really higher.
Oh, none of that. I will just roll history. Sure.
What was that? 40,000 nation, thank you!
Wow, thank you. You're
Oh,
awesome.
that's really
You're
bad.
amazing.
Nope, I don't know what it is. That's
It's
a
because I'm
8.
sitting next to you.
That's an 8.
My rolls are cursed.
So you
Jess's
rolled
dice are cursed. My action
Yeah,
of rolling
you
is
have
cursed.
no idea what that is. Never heard
it.
of
But
it.
it's on top of a person?
Yeah.
That's like melting?
It's, yeah, you
I don't
can,
believe you.
I mean, whatever that sphere is definitely melting this person.
Can I do a preemptive attack? Is
Sure.
that a thing?
You want to attack the red balloon?
Is the thing dead or is it killing somebody?
The person, the half elf man that was unfortunate enough to be part of this ship is completely dead
Oh.
for the fact that half of its back is missing.
Oh,
Wow.
Hey, elves might not need spines. There might be invertebrates in this.
no, I won't preemptive strike, but I will hold an action.
What's your action?
If it starts kind of barreling, I guess, or starting to get towards me, then I will shoot a lightning
Okay.
out of my chest.
It looks like it's seriously just dissolving since the and there is a weird thing. You start getting a headache.
Oh,
And you started getting that headache as soon as you looked at that red bulbous thing.
oh. Okay.
I need you to interpret that on your own.
Oh boy.
Fair.
Yes.
How does a robot get
For people that can get headaches. Headaches.
Headaches.
Yeah. Headache.
Headache.
Head.
Not plural.
Eight.
So, yes.
Headaches.
I just wanted to let you know that I had forgotten to move one of the characters.
Oh,
over.
okay.
I assume everybody
As you
kind
guys
of converged.
just meander in there and
Slowly back up.
slowly start backing away,
Like Alice.
yeah, that slight pain in the head goes away. That's
Like
fine.
going upwards.
Okay. You see a completely robotic entity just climb up the stairs. As you see a crowd of people marching towards you. What do y'all do?
But I'm like still.
With gauntlets out and everything.
Oh, today just keeps getting weirder. Are you the one melting people?
I'm gonna look straight at you, like I'm going like this. I'm looking right down, and then you're like kind of behind me. Go like my head turns,
Oh, jeez.
and then I go. And I just say no.
Okay, so it's not that guy, maybe.
And but my head is still like facing you, like that. But I will point down,
Oh, that
and
is
then
so
zoom,
creepy.
and then boom, and then look again. Boom.
Yes.
I will minor illusion
Uh-huh.
that
Jesus
a voice
Christ.
coming from the other side of the dock we'll say it's coming from about the outhouse.
Sure.
Maybe someone ducked in there.
Yeah.
Will scream, "Ah! The robots are melting people!"
So I've got one vote for, one vote against. All right, let's do this.
That definitely starts making some people scream.
So it's
Because all they saw was somebody being melted, and now people are shouting the robots are melting people.
I am
So sorry.
hoping to cause enough chaos that I can move without potentially being watched. through
Yeah,
this area.
the dogs are clearing an incredible speed. Within a couple of seconds, it'll be completely empty of people. Yes.
I use a first level spell slot while some of the people are running to cast sleep.
Oh.
Oh no.
Okay.
Specifically, are there any other robotic people around? Or no?
No. The fact that you see
Yeah, I
a
don't know.
soul forged entity here, it's most likely the first time you've ever seen one.
Okay. Well, then just a random, like, 4 people. Just to trip
Okay.
them as they're going.
I will say pick 4 people on the 4 minis, and those are the ones that
Cool.
just put them on the ground. Those are the ones that got caught in that sleep spell. Just
Then poof.
immediately fall poof.
Do they hit the ground hard?
Yeah, hardish.
I mean, they were...
Like we would have noticed.
They were conscious one second.
Oh, yeah, no, it was right when I saw them starting to move, so they would have a little bit of momentum, but not
Yeah.
go into fast.
It's because it would completely nullify the sleep spell. It's not hard enough for them to wake, because then it would just make that spell completely
No, they're
useless.
sleeping
Yeah.
with the fish market.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it look like they fainted, so that when we brag about it later, people fainted from our good deeds.
Yo.
Yeah.
Setting the scene, I dig it. What's the main pathway to get up onto the deck?
There is a ladder
There's
that
a
you
ladder?
see. Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
I'm just gonna haul ass
All
up
right.
the ladder.
Can y'all move y'all's minis onto
This is
the
the
This
big-
is
ship?
this is
big
the
guy.
The
top
Axie
floor, right?
boy,
Yeah.
yeah.
Are you wanting this way or that
So
way?
basically, I'm backing
Tec-
away
yeah,
some over
technically,
there.
yeah,
There's a
technically.
floor over here.
Tech-
And then you
It
want to
says
be
force.
up already or on the ladder?
Yeah.
You are a heavy guy.
I mean, it's a metal mini, so.
Who else?
And we'll put them on the... Because it's very difficult to go down here.
Yeah.
This is the top. This
Yeah,
level
put me up
is
there
here,
with Jeremiah's
and wherever
mini.
this level is the below deck.
Yeah, because
Just
there's
also-
2 below decks.
Yeah.
So you're up here.
Yes.
But he would be more off to the side, and you would have been just coming up.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
no.
about right.
Yeah, this is fine. It's fine.
That's-
Where
okay, yeah.
is? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you turned around. Yeah.
He was looking down the ladder. That's why he was there. So there's 2 ladders, I believe, you want to think about it that way.
So the larger tiefling just ran up. What about the rest of you guys?
I'm gonna stumble my way up there.
Okay. All right. Please place y'all's. Whoever is going to be up there.
Stumbling up a ladder. Yeah,
up,
that's great.
up one.
Not all the way up.
Well, this is
So,
above.
this is surface deck.
This
This
is
is first
below.
below decks. This is second below decks.
That's why we're all up
Yeah.
on the top.
Because that,
Okay.
all the
We're
cameras
going
would never
to
be
be
able
up
to
on
see
top.
it, and
Yeah.
also
Yeah,
It's
no.
also
it'd be
confusing.
impossible for the minis to be
Yes.
moved.
So,
I assume everyone is going up there unless someone specifically says not to.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm gonna be
Are you
looking
by your
for
brother,
whatever
or-
he saw
Yeah.
down there. So.
Okay. If you guys are starting to go below
Yes.
deck, then yes, put yourselves in here.
Okay, put me on that
Would
deck.
you like me to put you
Yeah, I'm
in the
Before
top?
you actually start moving downwards,
I'm gonna
I
be
will
like
say
one of the
something
last people.
Yes.
about
What do you
that.
say?
Yeah.
to go up,
I will
down.
say there is there is some red orbs in there that kind of gave me a headache. And
Headache.
melting people.
Are you sure you're not just allergic to tomatoes?
I am
Oh.
also allergic to tomatoes.
Do I know what he's talking about?
You could roll me an Arcana, or Nature, or History.
Do we know what a tomato is?
Yes, you know what a tomato is.
You know, I made
19 Arcana?
I'm
19
allergic to
Arcana.
tomatoes, but
They're-
it doesn't stop me from eating them.
They're one of the easier to grow vegetables. They're probably around
It's a meat.
somewhere.
I have +6 to all 3 of those things.
Nice.
he's the book nerd.
With the Arcana specifically,
We have street smarts, book smarts, street smarts.
muscle smarts.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound like anything right off the bat, but melting and headaches. Where is things?
Where is it?
Great.
Oh,
Secret messages.
First secret message of the campaign.
Hey-o.
No,
Woo!
we
Achievement
technically
unlocked and it
want
goes
them
to Trent.
Jesus.
Well,
Secret
yes,
message.
but
We
also
haven't gave it yet.
we haven't done it. So this is technically the first one. So ha ha ha.
Secret
Oh.
message.
It's
Secret
Stuff.
message.
there's
Secret,
stuff on it. I
secret,
think that.
secret messages.
Secret message.
Funny
The
how,
last one is not spelled correctly, and I do not know how to spell it.
funny how we start campaigns now with things that try to melt our brains.
Start.
Hold on.
That's how we start.
We're
Any
no
one of those
longer
could have been
bound by the
it, but
rules
you
of
don't know what
love
pinpoint.
you
You know
or
what to
cheat.
pinpoint.
Yeah.
Correct.
Fair enough.
They're gonna try to force it.
What?
Nothing.
What?
Absolutely nothing.
So, as y'all
anybody
decide to go down below, and the ones that are above, just
Sorcerer.
continue staying up there.
That has to send these. Right?
No, I'm not. I'm waiting until I'm the last one to go down.
Can I have a perception check from those that went below deck?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do I take it with disadvantage?
You're up.
I'll say
I
that
know.
your senses
You
are
want
kicking in
perception for
because of
ones
the
below.
danger of the
I just
situation.
think this is yours.
I don't know why I just rolled 2 then.
Roll again.
16.
I don't have
Okay,
that
16,
That's a non-natural.
19.
19. You do notice the everything that has been described, including the man that has that red sphere that's constantly melting its back. What did you get?
17.
17. Okay. You feel that the iron box with the crest moved a little bit. But with all these new bodies coming down below, the thing that was on the man's back stops pulsating. And then you hear, everyone hears some boxes move. You don't see what it is. And then there is a slight green glow from where the cylinders are, the barrels. And then on the opposite end, you see another glow of green. And then that red sphere starts glowing green now.
Does it stop melting?
You kind of hear like flesh ripping off, and it just starts moving forward a little bit. And when I mean forward a little bit, forward towards your direction.
In a cubic form.
What is your speed?
Probably 5 or 10.
Okay, so
If
I
it is
will.
what I'm thinking, it's probably like 5 or 10.
No, it's not. This is a brand new creature.
It's
no
a
shock.
You've actually
tornado.
never encountered this in any campaign.
Ah, okay. Well,
So you'll see one here, one at this table, one back there, and one I'll say in the middle because you guys saw. So can I have y'all place these down there?
Oh.
One there, one here, one there, one there.
Ew, they're poop
On the
tentacles.
No.
Yes.
Where is the other one?
On the boxes.
On the boxes, and one right in front of our barbarian friend.
Okay.
He can't see what I'm doing, so somebody's gonna
As you'll see one of these creatures.
What is that?
Don't worry about it. That's what this we can see. So this green slime that
Beautiful.
was a sphere starts moving up and starts stretching out these pseudopods, and you see bones that have been eaten and flesh and organs from its previous victims. You can see one that has like 3 hearts just kind of moving around its body, just slowly melting. I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Spicy Jello, by the way.
Spicy Jello.
Spicy.
Spicy jello.
Yo, I'd buy it.
Oh, also, because it is extra life, as per usual, my extra life rules, if you have extra life dice, you have anytime during the game, you can roll one time, you can roll this d6 to add to any number. It could be an attacking, it could be a save, it could be damage. I don't care, you just have it one time. And if you don't have an extra life die, that's okay, borrow one from your friend. You only have one.
Yo, I have one.
Only one?
Only one. You only use one time.
I have 2.
I have to.
Here we go.
I'm just holding on
I
to
have
yours for you.
2 extra life dice.
Just like your
but
sword. I'm just holding on to it.
Only one I can use.
So, with our brand new battle music,
Woo!
Hey-oh.
and me totally being prepared and erasing names.
I like this battle. It's real
Dig it.
battle.
Yeah, it's a banger.
It's also
The
kind
thing
of
is
music.
The battle music.
20 plus.
Jeremiah.
Yes.
What'd you get?
24.
Huh?
Goodness,
Spell your
sir.
character's name again?
Ryan's turn.
Illuren.
Oh, no, that's definitely still a you thing.
Illuren.
My handwriting is fucking
Illuren, okay.
incomprehensible.
Your name?
You trust me on
Barklee.
There's
15 up.
Barklee. Shout there.
No one got 15 or higher?
Oh, sorry. I got a 22.
What is
22.
Oh,
Character's name?
I haven't introduced myself yet.
I need character name.
Well, today I'll probably be introducing myself as Vearon. So you can just
Vearon? Okay.
Vearon.
Vearon. Okay. No one else got 15 up, right?
I did.
I sort of fucking got. What's up?
I got a 17.
You might have heard this name,
I
but
got
I
an
don't use it.
18.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, you might have heard me call him that.
The fourth time.
I was trying to help you.
Huh?
What'd you get?
I got a 17.
17? Okay. Barklee?
Barklee.
Lee.
L-E-Y, yeah.
Henna.
11.
L-E-E, I'm sorry.
Not by any souls who wish to remain in this plane of existence.
Spicy Jill.
Fair enough.
Vearon.
And character name. Sorry.
Orekon.
Orekon. And then
Orekon.
O-R-E-K-O-N.
Yeah, like the
last
What's his
name,
name?
neutral.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Because I
Trent.
name generated it, okay?
What's your name?
Illuren.
Same.
I get it right.
How do you spell it?
Illuren.
E-N?
Yeah.
Jeremiah, your character?
I thought there was some more eyes in there. That's interesting.
X107. Rune Strike.
Right, X107.
This motherfucker's a Gundam.
Way to go, X.
Alright.
Next
So,
iteration will be the Y
it's going to be Illuren, Vearon, Jacki, Barklee, enemy? Then it's Orekon? Orekon.
Enemy. I have a 9.
And then X107.
Enemy. Question mark.
First name Orkin, last name Man.
Didn't you mean
Do your job. Control the pests.
Enemy.
Oh, I don't think you want me to
I
do
will
that.
call it
It's
a spawn. I'll give you that much.
Enemy.
It's a spawn.
I'm trying. It's not good.
It's a gelatinous
Elrond.
one.
You'll get it eventually.
Blonde?
Illuren.
I mean, you also could have just put
Anemone.
spicy jello.
Spicy Jello works.
Yeah, spicy jello also works.
So, hey,
Alright.
Jess, can you do me an awesome favor
I
and put
would
us in
love
battle
to.
map?
Absolutely, I would.
Should work.
We're on a
look at
boat.
that beautiful works.
Yeah.
Okay,
With the
So-
flippy floppies.
Illuren,
Yep.
what do we do? I'm gonna mispronounce your name so hard. I'm sorry. I'm gonna try my best, but my accent is there. And you see, those of you that saw the metal box, I will place it in here because I did not. So we're going to use this token to represent it, and it's in the room where the bed is.
This one.
Yes.
Hey, that doesn't look like a box.
I know. I'm sorry. So, what do we do?
I'm gonna try and beat it to death with my quarterstaff.
Yeah, that's the thing you would do, isn't it? Okay, roll me to hit, please.
Totally in character. You
Yeah,
get
yeah.
him, Millie.
Yeah, I love
You got
the,
this.
I love the
Illy.
wizard's first instinct is let me get closer so I can hit it with my staff. That's
How do
I
they
was
close
wrong.
the
There's
hit?
no Y. It's EE.
Just hits.
As you grab your step, hit it. You see the gelatin just it starts moving around your staff, and it's getting hard. It's really sticky, and then you pull out, and immediately get a headache from your release. No one laughed at that, or I fucked up.
I
hate
that
getting a
is
headache
great.
when
I
release.
said it's sticky.
But you also said it's headaches.
And I do damage, yeah?
Nope,
No, no, I don't.
not enough to cause damage.
Dang.
There's something
One.
gelatinous on the bed.
Vearon, what do we do? Oh, sorry. Is there anything else you want to do? Do you have bonus action? Okay. What do we do?
Are you gonna jump?
And then Jacki, you're on deck.
Into that entity and say, Vearon.
The one that's on the box right there?
Yeah.
Wow. I will stick it with the pointy end.
Oh, please.
Well, I rolled a 3, so does an 8 hit?
No. As you try to hit it and
It's fine, I'll go down
just
there and
stretches
fist it.
out and just kind of makes a C pattern as your blade misses. Sorry. Anything else? Okay. This is going very good. Jacki, what do we do? You see these green glowing entities now.
I see them?
Yeah,
I'm
they're
still
glowing.
up on
Yeah,
top.
I mean, it's glowing and
Okay,
green.
cool. I see it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go, well, I guess I need to go help them. And so I'm gonna go, basically I'm gonna be on the steps right there and I'm gonna
Okay.
try to attack this guy.
Sure.
With my short sword!
Roll me short sword.
Okay, 17.
17 hits.
Cool.
There is an ally 5 feet next to it, too.
Oh yeah, I should probably roll for the moon.
You don't have advantage.
I don't have advantage, but I do.
have.
Oh! There's a
You
thing.
have an
A
Orca attack.
An Orekon?
An orc of the sneaky ride.
Yes.
Okay.
I was looking at that. I was going, oh
D6,
yeah,
I
it's a
believe.
sneak attack.
So at this level, yes, it'll be 2d6. Yeah. Please roll with sneak attack.
Okay. That's 11,
You attack with a short
12, yeah.
sword? Yeah.
And 12 plus 3 is 15.
15.
15.
Okay.
I'm gonna say, I'm gonna look to my new friend and be, or my new friend and be like, I hope that helped.
So, you know, like when a little kid doesn't want you to know they're running inside and you hear "Du-du-du-du-du-du-du-du," and then slow steps right when they get into view? For some reason, I picture that's the best case scenario an Orca rogue has, is that.
I'm sneaky.
Jeremiah,
Yo,
where did you put the bloody counters? I don't see them.
on the little drawer.
In the drawer?
Maybe I put it in the wrong drawer. It's one of those drawers.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess I put it in the wrong one.
No, I just didn't look at the right one twice.
You sure?
I
you
don't
want
I just,
the
I,
nitro?
so the
Was
one
it
that
in
you
the right
attack
one?
is very bloody.
You can grab me one.
As
Nitro.
you
Actually,
stab
yeah,
into it, and the it's almost like you hit a vital part as you see this tiny little vein in the cube, and it makes that noise. Exactly that noise.
Nice.
That was a really good time for that to happen.
Yeah.
And
As
I'm
soon as you
losing.
strike it,
No
you
drips,
get this
though.
sharp pain, this sharp headache.
Ow.
All right.
Did
Anything else?
you move?
Yeah, but I'm on the steps, so.
Just put her on the edge.
Yeah, just careful. Because I will fall. I'm very top heavy.
Better?
No, that'll be it.
Okay, Jack. Barklee, what do we do?
All right. Well, and you're still there, right? X107.
Yeah, he hasn't moved.
Yeah, I heard it.
I am also gonna move to the edge and see what's going on. I guess I can see more of the interaction and
Yes.
people kind of fighting and these things looking like nothing's touching them.
Yeah.
And I'm going to just grab my staff and kind of point it down, and I'm going to use my shillelagh.
Shillelagh. Okay, as bonus action, your staff becomes magically infused. You still have your action and part of your movement. I think you only move like 5 feet.
Yeah. So and I still would like to stay kind of out of the way because my whole point was to kind of see what's going on, and I'm still not really sure what's happening. But I do see the one that's closest to me is this one.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna smack it.
Roll me to hit.
If that's what shillelagh with it. I figured I was probably starting down that part of the
That's wow.
Okay, I think it was an 18 to hit.
With your shillelagh, you should be proficient with it, so it should be your wisdom plus proficiency. So it'll be higher than that. I know you have more than a wisdom.
Oh no, it's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20 definitely hits. Roll me some damage. As your shillelagh goes and smacks onto this, this gelatin-like creature.
8.
8. Your splatters everywhere. I will need Barklee, Jacki. Your flump, I'll say, is slightly out of range, and I do need Vearon to all roll me a dexterity saving throw. DC is really low, just an 8.
Yeah, I think I got that.
Just a straight dex.
Straight dexterity saving throw.
Wow, then, sorry.
25.
15.
DC was 8 as it just splatters, and you see that
I wasted a 20.
the acid of its body starts melting some of the wood of the ship, and you're just lucky enough to just dodge out of the way. I mean, it's pretty telling signs when it starts expanding and it's glowing green. So you're like, no. Okay, with that, anything else? Because not is the spawn's turn.
I just want to look, because I'm still standing pretty near Jacki, and just kind of look at her and go,
Okay.
So that in front is dead.
yeah, this guy.
Okay, so that one's it. Yeah, you can move that away. Yes.
Quick question on a roll.
Yes.
After 7 natural ones, the world ends, and we have to burn all your tabletop RP
Also,
stuff, right?
yes. We are going to play test a couple of new rules from 1D&D and some house rules that I want, such as potions. A potion can be drank as a bonus action or an action. If you drink it as a bonus action, it's like a normal potion. If you drink it as an action, it's a full effective potion. This only applies in combat.
If you savor the flavor.
Yeah, exactly. Also, if you ever roll a natural 20, let me know, even if it's a skill or something. Because,
I rolled a natural 20 on this save.
because what's going to happen is you're going to get one of these really, really cool coins that's very appropriate for you, and I completely grabbed that out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh, how did you? These are so nice.
So,
What is it?
because we already
You
have
get one when you
inspiration,
get one,
our
dude.
inspiration is different in this game. Because chat gives us advantage, you can also give yourself an advantage. Every natural 20 gives a point of advantage that only lasts until the end of the session. So, use it or lose it. But if you have an advantage, you can give it to somebody if you want. So if you have an advantage, chat gives you an advantage, you can gift that to somebody else. You cannot have more than one advantage in the game. Chat can only give you one advantage. But if you roll 4 natural 20s this game, you're getting 4 advantages. You can't use 4 advantages at once, but you're being gifted them.
Yeah, you can start being the advantage slot.
Yeah.
It'll be great.
Luck in this game.
Also,
corner
with that,
advantage.
if you roll natural 1, it's an automatic fail on whatever you're doing.
Cool.
Well, that's fair.
That's the balance.
Yeah.
Alright, so, you have your advantage, use it until
It
the
doesn't
game's
matter
over.
if you have like a plus 15.
It does not
to
matter if you
spell.
have a plus 15, you
Yeah.
get a nat 1, you lose. If you have things that says re-roll the natural 1, that's totally cool.
So luck feat.
Luck feat does help with that, yes.
Halflings.
Or halflings. Unless you
lucky
roll a natural 1 and then you roll a natural 1.
Well, that's why you stack all the things that let you re-roll
Yeah.
them. So that you have to roll 9 ones in a row before
Exactly,
it means anything.
Yeah. Okay, so, it's their turn. Okay, they do have a movement speed of 20. So this one's going to move 5 feet closer. This one's going to move towards you. You are the physically closest entity to them.
Me?
Yes, both of them are going to try to attack you with their pseudopodos.
5 feet closer? Other one?
To be able to hit you.
Okay. Yeah.
They have a speed of 20 feet, so they can definitely reach. As you see, the first one just completely disappear into the barrels and then reappear on top of them, extending itself almost like trying to hug you. The first one is 14. 14 hits.
That's gonna hit.
Alright, second attack is...
I'm gonna react though.
Okay, what's the reaction?
Silvery barbs it.
Remind me what that does.
I am going to give it disadvantage, force it to re-roll.
Okay, so the second roll is a 10.
That might miss.
That misses.
Alright, so that will completely miss it. As it's about to go for you, you just throw in the psychic... Wait, what type of effect is... What type of damage?
It doesn't do damage.
It just forces a reroll.
I magically distract the triggering creature and turn its momentary
I
uncertainty.
will... For reasons that are being explained everywhere else, right now, how I think that spell works, I'm going to say chronomancy is how it actually works. So it takes full effect. So, as things just start wrapping weird, yes.
In addition, I'm giving another creature of my choice advantage on its next attack roll, saving throw, or...
Oh. That is how that
Or
spell
ability check.
works.
Hello, hi, that's me.
Within a minute. Yeah, it's probably you.
Alright. Hey, that time warp funk thing, like, you're like, oh, why do I feel good now? Alright, the second one's going to try to attack. Ooh, that's lower, that's an 8.
Nice.
As that tries to hit and does not. One's going to attack, you, Orekon.
Yeah.
Orekon.
The Orkin man.
Yeah,
Okay.
like,
I'm sure that's a miss. I am rolling bad now. That's an 8 as well.
Miss.
As tries to just stop.
Ah, gross.
I'll say, because of how you guys are facing, everyone on top deck feels like something hit the floor.
Awesome.
So will be the ceiling of whatever's below. And you don't see anything, but you hear a and I'll say, sure, with everything that's going on and the glow, you swore that that iron cage moved a little bit. Okay,
which is here.
they all went. So it's Orkin's turn.
So there's one right in front of me. Where is the iron box?
The iron box, yes.
Right there. Alright. I guess I gotta earn my gold somehow. Bonus action rage.
Bonus action rage.
And then action, I'm swinging at the one directly in front of me.
Roll me to hit.
I'm gonna go ahead and use the advantage you gave me.
Are you saying you're swinging one direction?
Oh my god, never mind, please go home. Then come back for another game.
Natural 20
Nat 20!
yeah, it's
oh
on the first
shit.
roll.
Roll to confirm!
does not confirm with
Okay.
4.
Well, you have an advantage for
You
the
gotta-
game right now.
Advantage.
He does. Yeah, he still has the advantage. You didn't use it.
Yeah.
So you keep it.
Alright.
Roll percentiles. You're gonna. You are using what type of weapon?
I'm
Maul?
using a strength weapon. It's a maul.
Maul is bludgeoning damage. All right.
Yeah.
He likes to go to the mall. Ta-da.
I hate it. I hate it so much. Why do you do this to me? 27.
Why do you think
27, okay.
No!
You're going to not only double your dice, but add two more
Get away
D.
from it.
2 more D6.
So 2d6 times 2 would be
Yes.
4d6 plus 2 would be 6d6 damage. I think this thing's dead.
We'll see.
Maybe.
61.
If you roll all ones,
Did you
I know,
say
right?
66 damage?
No, 6d6.
Oh,
Six.
D6. Okay, the D is very important.
She said it, folks, not me.
She did say it.
Sorry.
X107,
Nope,
you are
she's not.
next. You're on deck.
you just call me X if you want, for sure.
25.
Okay.
And I have
Or
an
Rune
extra
strike.
d6 plus 1.
Or Rune. Or Strike.
Just strike. Just go.
Sorry, I was superstitiously lining all my dice up to miss your saving these things. Okay.
25 points bludgeoning, 6 points radiant.
As not only does it get completely, and also with the natural 20, as you hit downward, it actually hits part of the ship and breaks, and you don't need to do a dex save because that natural 20, I'll help you out there with that. As the wood splinters and collects all this gunk and just sits in a little pool indented into the ship, but it's not moving at all.
Alright, 1 down.
So you did?
It's dead.
Oh yeah.
You did.
That's 2 down.
2 now.
Then I'm gonna move towards the metal box, and if I start feeling a headache, I'm gonna.
You actually don't with this one.
Alright, well then I'm going to end my turn next to the metal box.
Does a 17 hit?
Wow.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm mildly concerned.
It's only 1d6 bludgeoning damage.
That's fine.
That is only 4
5d8.
points of bludgeoning damage.
damage.
I'm resisting currently, so I'll take the half with 2.
It's 2. Then, after that, it's going to be some acidic damage.
Oh, well, I don't think I resist that one.
No. Yeah.
That's all
Oh
I
no!
Yeah.
Are you murdering my character?
No, not yet.
Please?
He did say not,
Not
yet.
yet.
It's a yet.
It's a yet.
I think he maxed like on 5 more.
18 acid damage.
Ah!
That's a lot.
Yeah, I'm bloodied.
As the creature
Level 3, that's
that-
a lot.
that was in this. Oh, this is the time we're told this is a deadly encounter. Right off the bat, because fuck y'all. As the shadows of this room, since you do you have dark vision?
I do.
Okay, you see in blacks and whites, but you swore this was just a shadow from the sun not hitting it, as the black completely moves and circles around in this gigantic black ooze.
Oh,
Oh no.
Can you put this black pudding?
Oh.
yes, of course. And this
We
is
might
in the
counter
room.
one of
Yes.
those.
That one was
This is
fucking
in
whatever
here?
that iron
Didn't we
Okay,
cover one of
boxes?
those?
Wait, is it on the floor below us, or is it?
it was on the floor below the iron box, and he just moved out and tried to grab onto you and consume you.
It was hiding under the box.
Yes.
Can I use the rest of my movement to back the flying fuck up after taking
Are
that
you wearing
damage?
any armor?
No.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh,
Because it burns like a motherfucker on your skin.
Ah.
Yeah, we fought one of these dickheads before.
Yeah.
Yeah, black pudding stuff.
But this
Fuck.
one, no. Like, I think this one's like the
That one you've never faced. You faced black puddings.
Yeah, can I use the rest of my movement to back the fuck up?
Nope.
Sure.
On my turn? Yeah.
Sure.
Oh no.
What?
Nothing. Now I'm fearing the AOP.
What are you? Why are you fearing the
Yeah.
Or are you
AOP?
Sure.
safely disengaging?
No, I already
Okay,
used my
well
action.
then.
Are you fearing the AOP? Do you want to move? Is
Then
sure?
you gotta be prepared
Yeah,
for
I'm
an
going
AOP.
to.
Okay, cool. Because it already used his reaction to attack you. So.
Now. So I moved 10 feet.
Oh,
15,
Lord.
20.
The black pudding got a 17, so goes underneath Barklee.
And I'm just going to end my turn shouting, "Bigger ooze! Bigger ooze!"
Yep.
Bigger ooze.
As this is when you hear the ding, 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 ding of the bell of the city for the guards to be called.
Great. Word ooze.
That's 107. What do we do?
Light on fire! Get a
Under
new
who?
one!
Huh?
Under who's?
Underneath Barklee.
Me. Right there. Because it already banged on the.
Yes. So, as you can see, it's large enough that the thing just catapulted the iron box to the ceiling to try to break it, but it did not. Yeah, so Barklee goes first and then the black pudding.
Oh, I thought you meant it moved under my character, not
Oh,
it
no, no.
moved in the initiative. So does it stay where it is?
It stays
Does
where it
try
is.
to move out? Or?
No, no, it stays where it is.
I'm sorry, I totally
good
misunderstood
question.
that. Is the iron box still in it somehow?
The iron box is next to it. It's been trying to open it. So, X, what do we do?
I mean, you are technically never moving.
I'm gonna go
out
down.
of reach
Okay.
until the
5, 10, 15,
ultimately
20.
up to Jesus. I know I've been
25,
snatched trying to do it
30, I
before,
guess
but it was
it's
also,
just gonna
that was
right
also a
here.
legendary creature.
Yes, it's a little different. You can move those boxes, but yeah, your character's there. Okay.
I see those two.
Yeah, you see those two. You see black ooze moving through. Since you all have dark vision, you can see this thing. A little bit of the glows from the green oozes, but
Oh, also I see the two.
you see, yeah.
Okay. I'm be like, what the hecking is that?
Bigger ooze!
Then I will use my lightning launcher.
Lightning launcher, please roll.
That's not the right. Wow, that is 11.
As it hits the ooze, and You see sparks go throughout. Definitely contact. Nothing happens.
Aw, he's immune to lightning damage, the bastard.
I'm so sorry.
That's all my damage output is lightning or thunder.
Oh, sounds like you need to switch it out.
I'm either McQueen or chick.
Sounds like you need to switch out that damage. Okay.
That's it for me.
That's it for you. All right. Top of the round.
Fucking Jesus, so many deadly damage.
Illuren, what do we do?
I'm gonna get close to him.
You killed the other two with these.
I didn't.
With ooze?
Were those not just arms of it? It's just like fucking about from the lower floors?
Well,
You
yeah.
get self-corporeal by the bones in
I'm
your
gonna
trunk.
face step
Okay.
here.
All right. As you walk into a portal and disappear on the other side.
And then I don't want to kill anyone.
I do.
That's okay.
Do it.
Your
Palpitating.
emotional support tiefling is looking rather roughed.
Yeah. I guess I'll see if I can. I'll Tasha's mind whip it.
What is the effect type?
How do I find that?
Let me just read it.
I feel like this side of the table is doing a lot
Enchantment?
of whipping.
Enchantment. Okay.
If that's what you're into.
I think so. I joined the whipping table.
I have.
It's not charmed,
No.
so
Whipping bros.
it's not a charm effect.
No.
Okay. Cool. What does it do?
Int save 14. 3d6 psychic damage. It can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn.
What's DC?
14?
I rolled a 14.
Yeah, but it has a -2.
Actually, it doesn't. The total is now 11.
Hey, I was close.
Can I react on my own turn?
Technically, no.
So you hit.
It hits.
Let me read
Trent.
something real quick.
It hit.
Oh, it hits.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
It has a
14 minus 4. Minus
Yeah.
5. Sorry.
Oh,
minus
okay,
5.
cool.
So,
yeah.
my bad. 9.
9, not a, yeah. he-
9, 11.
he was just
Sorry.
Gotcha.
thinking- Good job.
Yeah, 3d6 psychic. Can't take a reaction until the end of its next turn. Moreover, on its next turn, it must choose whether it gets a move, an action, or a bonus action. It gets only one of the 3.
Okay.
That's a good one.
That's really
8
good. 8
psychic.
points of psychic damage. Alright.
I don't know that thing has the capability of making choices.
We'll
Well, it
see.
seems like it did.
As you blast a psychic energy into it, and you see that the entire thing just vibrates, almost like putting a subwoofer to water just moves throughout, and it looks stunned. And the whole thing calms down a bit, and it just faces the iron box.
Well, I can't do anything else.
Alright, Vearon, what do we do?
Fail.
That's the catch.
So these two guys
Mm-hmm.
are still up, right?
Yes.
Okay. I will
Are you so
move
cool?
over
Oh,
towards the closer one
Okay.
and attempt to stab it with a. 13 to hit.
13 does hit as your rapier.
Yeah.
As your
Uh,
penetrates through.
I'm gonna use my psychic blades and expend an inspiration as well.
Dope.
So it's gonna be 1d8 plus 3 stabby damage, which is gonna be 8, and then plus 2d6 psychic, so 5 psychic as well.
So what's the total damage? Sorry. Plus 5.
8 piercing, 5 psychic. So that's 12. 13? Or 13.
Plus 5 is 13.
Yeah.
It is
Not that much.
very blooded as you go through, and the it kind of looks like it inflates, and then it shrinks back to its size, and a lot of the organs that it was
I didn't know
consuming
which one he was hitting.
just start falling
The
down.
closer of the
Because
two.
there's one that's down.
Yeah, probably the one on the ground.
It's horribly damaged. It's very, very, very bloody.
Cool.
All right. Anything else? Okay.
I'm just over here fighting 2 of these things while they're all staring into an empty doorway.
Yeah, of course, of course. Jacki, what do we do?
It's just a pit of darkness in
And
there.
then
Alright,
Barklee, you're up
Eldritch
next.
Terror.
So there's these 2 still here,
Yes.
and most of
And the rest of the combat is unfortunately underneath your feet.
that's fine. I'll be like,
Well,
you're getting my character, so that's fine with me. I'm gonna move over to here.
Okay.
I can't really
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys do have the ability, every player, to physically stand up.
Yes.
I
I mean, yes, I do have that ability, but also,
I super glued my butt to the chair.
Oh, all right, baby.
well, that's fine. Somewhat there.
I'm gonna have to take
Jess,
off my
I will
pants.
let you know that this is going to be a constant issue throughout the entire campaign.
I know.
Where your miniature
I
is
know.
large.
I'm sorry.
I have
It's
a-
the
Are you
ultimate.
getting a different? No.
No, this is my
Oh, that's
mini.
fair. When I was looking at getting my monk, because of the wings, it would have been so huge that I was like, I'm not getting an accurate mini for this.
Understood. So, what do we do as
Okay.
we move closer?
I am going to. I still have my sword out, so
Mhm.
I'm just gonna go over to that one, attacking
One in particular.
that one in particular.
Are you gonna
I'm
organize
going-
the stabbing?
Organize, yes.
She's orchestrating.
I don't know why I'm stuck between these 2 the entire time now. Son of a bitch. Alright. I'm gonna go. Well, it looks like you need some help, maybe? So, here. And I'm gonna attack that one.
All right, roll a hit.
What, the one that's almost dead already?
Okay, I'm so sorry. My bad. I'd have to get around you first to get it to the other one, so.
Russian
Oh, that's a
seal of
20.
glory.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, 20. Oh my god.
Oh,
Hey.
you get to see what the inspiration coins
Voila.
look like.
Yeah, where's my inspiration coin?
Hey, I can force you to re-roll that.
Aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I want
Oh,
hundreds
this looks
of them.
so cool. Oh.
So,
I saw that
just
because-
remember, these are advantage coins.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did not confirm it.
Okay.
But, because I am within 5 feet of my friend.
Look, it has 5 HP.
Yeah.
You're doubling your sneak attack. You're doubling everything. You can roll damage, please. Double everything. Just so but it is completely
She
dead.
wants to roll the damage.
And since you did kill it with
It's
a nat
fun
20, no explosion.
It's fun to roll.
It is.
all the
It's
D6s
completely
and
fun.
the sneak
But
attack.
we are in a time frame, so I am
Okay,
going to
fine.
tell me what the damage is for
15,
her.
19, 20.
20, beautiful.
23.
23
Sorry.
as it just explodes.
Yay.
As the
You're
barrels kind of
missing
catch
one
most
D6.
of the acidic damage.
You crit.
2d6
Barklee, what do we do?
plus
Uh-huh.
1
Right.
d6.
So I felt the thing underneath us, and then I saw
Roll one more.
the big
Don't
scary guy run out
Yeah.
looking very
Plus
bloody.
one more.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
that.
that's about right.
So I'm gonna just, but then I see that there's still a couple of the other
There's
ones.
one left by the time you start making your movements.
All right. Well, I want to move down a little bit. I don't want to fall though, and I don't think I'll stay because I'm small on the stairs. So just moving down a bit, but I want to try to use my shillelagh again and just see. I think my range is.
Shillelagh is
So it's only 5 feet. It'll be like using your core.
Shillelagh is on a melee weapon.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are you thinking of a different spell?
I don't think. Well,
Thorn whip.
yeah. I mean, I didn't prepare.
Oh.
Your circle always has Storm Whip prepared.
Oh,
Always.
it does.
Like 100%.
You actually have a lot of advantages with it because you can use a Thornless Whip, you can use it, it extends the reach, and instead of D6s are D8s.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, like
That's spicy.
her class uses Storm Whip. a
Yeah,
lot.
well then I definitely want to do that, but I don't know my range, so I just would move to within range.
It's like 15 feet.
So I probably
It's like
need to be
15 feet,
kind of where
right?
Jacki
Yeah.
is, somewhere by the the floating jellyfish.
Flum.
It's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really fall to actually.
The sentient fart smiles at you somehow.
But it's a D&D
It
thing
doesn't have
that became
teeth.
an
It goes.
thing
Fast.
because he
30 feet.
Okay, well I would get within that. And
Okay,
hit it.
yeah, roll me to hit. And your damages are D8s, not D6s.
Alrighty.
And also remember, you can cast a Thornless Whip. It doesn't cause any damage.
Hey Bones, catch.
You're giving me something?
Can I pass it at any time, or
I
is
got
there a
a
threatening restriction
13,
to it?
so- I
Sure,
don't know, 13
if you
hits,
want to.
but-
The turn is now.
There you go.
13. Alright, that's a hit. Roll me some damage.
Oh,
So beautiful.
Roll
wait,
it.
you hit anyway?
Yeah.
All right. Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
If you really
Oh,
want, you
that's
can
weird.
gift
yeah,
it to
I
us.
probably would gift it back to you. So is it
Okay.
2?
I
It's
just saw the
1D
face and was like,
Did
I
you-
don't know if that
no, you
hits. And
just
I was like,
hit. So it's
sure,
1d8
why not?
right now at this
Okay,
level.
right.
At level 5, it becomes 2.
I can force free
Is
rolls after
1d8
it's
plus
determined.
4?
I'm just a
had it
poor
and
pile
I
of
shall-
rags willing to take
Sorry.
donations of any
Whatever, I'll roll
advantage.
this part.
Oh my god,
5.
you just want one of the
And then
coins.
whatever
Yes.
my plus
You
was.
can only have one
I
coin.
think
at a
something
time.
like
Six
that.
Sorry.
coins per roll.
No, I don't
Yeah,
know
no,
if you,
You can
I
only
know.
have
Is there
one at a
not a
time.
plus?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not just
I don't
So
know.
if you
Most
get
spells
two,
don't have
You
it.
need to give it to somebody else.
Well, you said you
Unless
can
your
only use
circle
one, you can
gives
have
it
one.
to you,
Okay.
which I don't recall. I will look it up. But right now it's just a D8.
So it's 5.
Yeah.
So 5, okay. As you hit the, no worries, I will look that up for you. As the thorn hits and wraps around him, I believe you do have the option to pull it if you want, but you're going to pull it into a thread, so you probably shouldn't do that.
No, I don't want to.
Yeah. As the thorn is completely wrapped around it and starts like cutting and zigzagging into it. With that, it is going to be the Black Pudding's turn. And all it's going to do is just move away from you. Completely ignore you.
There's no AO?
And it's just turning. It's not
It's
leaving the
moving
spot.
out,
Oh, okay. I
right?
thought you were
It's
moving
like
on.
moving its head essentially. As it all collects into kind of a like if you were pulling the goo into like one solid like C, like a string, and it moves and it's facing and starting to try to encompass the iron cage. That's what it's going to choose to move towards the cage. Then it can only choose one option.
Okay, so it just kind of turned
It just
around.
turns, yeah.
I think it's trying to release
Is it
something
like
in that cage.
It is boring.
really beginning to engulf it, or is it just
Because it can only move. RP wise, it's starting to engulf it, but mechanics wise, it just moved. That's all it could do.
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't know if
reaching
that's
out.
right, but-
Exactly. That's its turn.
Okay.
Now it's a little spawn's turn. It's gonna try to hit Jacki.
Cool.
13.
No.
As it pseudopod goes over, tries to hit you, and just.
I'm just gonna be like,
All right.
just
With
kind
that,
of looking at it all funny.
Orkin, what do we do? And then X after.
I'm getting the fuck out.
Or you just.
Nah,
It has no reactions. It cannot do the Aeon.
I mean, that's good because I was already out of range.
You think that?
I think it's safe to say y'all have the situation down here handled. And somebody needs to tell the guards what's going on. So I'm going to go up the stairs.
Why would that ever be you?
Because I am already gushing blood. What do you want me to do? Face down certain death in the fucking room? Nah. There's one thing left.
No, there's one.
I need to modify
There's two
your
things.
You just hear me
spending
shouting down the
because you
stairs.
should be able to add your wisdom to it.
Okay.
But I need to modify that on the sheet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
So what is your wisdom? Because it takes
I'm
damage.
gonna
damage
look
as well.
at Jacki as he's bitching and running upstairs and say, "When we negotiate your salary later, remind me that my brother's a shit bodyguard. You might get a better rate."
As he says that, I'll use my
All right.
reaction and I'll be like, I can do that. That's
Oh,
all.
no,
I
you did it already.
guess if I've already done it, then I've already done it.
No, I was also waiting until you got up there to say
Yeah.
that.
Plus 3.
3? Okay.
I don't need
Cool,
you
thank
to
you.
hear it.
It's very easy math for me. I appreciate
And I'm
that.
gonna go down the ladder.
Okay.
And yeah.
You're fucking. You're sprinting. You're leaving.
And I am ready actioning something though.
What is your reaction?
My ready action is if I see the black ooze attempt to leave the boat in any manner, I'm going to burning hands the sides of the boat.
Oh, we are starting with
Imagine.
burning.
Imagine if Cyrus or Bear took a single hit and then just ran away from the fight, going, "Nah, never mind."
So,
Well, new merch just dropped.
Well,
It looks fucking dope, and y'all should definitely see it. But
oh.
is it the
I
Cobble
yeah,
Yay!
Party?
Cobble Party. Which you get a 35% discount if you get it in the next few days. So, you're heading out. I will say that you start hearing like marching in syncly.
Gotcha.
All right, X. What do we do?
Oh, it's so cute.
You're telling me if you got smacked for
Did you say shitbird?
70% of your health.
Shitbird?
I was getting hit for 70% of my health for the first 6 rounds of our last combat we had at this table.
Fair.
Did you say shitbird? I'm trying to remember what you said. That's all.
I don't know.
It's dope as fuck.
It's so cute.
I insulted
X.
him.
It's your turn.
Colored.
Jeremiah, it's your turn.
It's so adorable.
Oh, I
It is
love
very-
that.
Okay.
It's also 30 minutes past when we were supposed to go on break.
No.
Potty.
gonna say I probably said shitbird.
I'm gonna go this way.
Okay.
Like 10 feet away from it,
Okay.
at least. And I am. These two probably know. I think you play League too, right?
Yeah.
So I'm doing like a Vi move. So he's going like this, and then his hand just charges a little bit and go boom, punches the air, and then a 15-foot cone.
And reduce the enemy's defense by 30% for 4 seconds?
Yeah, a little bit.
Nah, that's
15
impassable.
15-foot cube, basically. Like I guess
Oh.
it's like a straight line, kind of like that.
Cube would be like a speed.
Originating from.
D6
from you.
essentially, like
Okay.
that much energy gets dispersed.
Thunderous force sweeps out from you.
Okay.
So basically, I'm doing what was it? Thunder wave.
Thunder wave.
So you need to do a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, con. Oh, con.
That's actually really good. That's actually really good. Total's 19.
Fuck you then.
Chronal shift.
Okay, it does take half damage, but it's not pushed.
Can you just fucking do that anytime?
Yeah.
So that's a 7.
Total is 16.
Wait, what?
16 instead of 19.
Oh, it still passes.
Okay. Sorry.
It's a 7 half.
Okay.
Do we round up for
So
that?
yeah, it's only 4.
Okay. And you're not pushed because you only take because you pass.
As you see the waves, like it just waves through, but its body's still stuck to the iron chest. Anything else?
Got it. It says unsecured objects that are completely within the area. So, I mean that little chest metal thing is secured by it.
Is it riveted?
Technically not. It does not has not needed to use an action to grab it.
Oh, it gets pushed 10 feet away from me.
So,
And the spell emits a thunderous boom audible out to 300 feet.
I was going to say, how good is this going to be?
So it's going to go.
Is it going to be a bad thing that's happened or a good thing that's happened?
Oh, we're in an
Out of
enclosed space. It's
100?
gonna be so loud.
Yeah,
300
as you all. Out of D100, I was like, if the lower the worse possibility that something can happen, and the higher the better possibility. I got a 4.
Oh no!
Oh.
As the chest flies over, hits part of the wall.
It breaks.
It breaks.
Oh no, I released it.
And you see about 3 crystals fall out. Each crystal about 5 inches in length. Not that big.
You mean this is actually something I was gonna reveal later. You mean like that?
I hate it so much.
Jess, please don't bring your toys to stream.
Yeah. We can't show those on stream, Jess.
Didn't know you were part of Narwhal.
It's a drill bit.
To be safe, it needs a more flared base, but like...
It's a drill bit, okay? You
I'm ready.
attach it to a drill and
Wonder why I
You
have this.
see
You won't know
three
yet.
blue
I think
crystals.
Well, you do. They don't.
And then the entire ooze just completely turns around. Its entire body just kind of molts and moves around, and is all attention towards it as it extends itself, almost like to try to consume it.
Oh no. Whoops, that's bad.
Surprise!
I have fast forwarded the campaign again.
It hasn't reached it yet.
It has not reached it yet.
Cool.
It's your turn, by the way.
Hey, it's my turn. I'm gonna move towards the ooze.
Move towards the ooze.
Does
Inside?
it get its reaction back, or at the start of its turn?
The end of its
I
turn.
want to say at the end of its turn, yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yeah. About that.
Oh, the dude again.
I'm so sorry, Jesus.
I'm going to Mage Hand.
Oh no! Okay.
Get those crystals.
Get those crystals.
You pick up those 3 crystals.
I'm gonna assume that I can't, move out of turn, and I'm gonna get them crystals.
He needs to
Roll me an
turn.
Arcana check
You
to
wanna-
maneuver
you wanna
the
get them
mage
crystals?
hand versus its athletics or
Don't mind if I do. Oh no!
Colonel.
Jesus.
Wait
Yeah.
here.
What did you do? What did you do?
Oh, he got gifted by an advantage. Oh, well, did you roll a
Oh, yeah?
20?
Do I get an advantage?
He got an
Do
advantage.
you have an advantage?
Yep, I was giving it to him.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Wait, all the
Please.
advantage coins have different art on them.
Yes, they do.
Yeah, the one he passed me.
I
is
rolled
okay.
exactly the same number.
Oh, it's a good thing you have another advantage.
11.
I rolled a
Like your name.
nat 20
I knew it.
for a total of 23.
What does that mean?
And I can't react on my turn.
You can. As the
No.
gems move with this mage hand, I do have a mage hand somewhere here, but whatever. And a pseudopod of the black pudding grabs it. You see something you don't quite understand.
You always see the things.
And I'll tell you what that is after. But do you get scared easily? Does your character get scared easily?
I mean, I'm already scared.
Whatever
That's
you
why I'm,
saw
like,
is
halfway sober.
Slightly more terrifying. But
Yeah,
to
I was
everyone
gonna
else,
say you're
it's
like
just
the
the ooze
drunken
grabs it. It's
master.
on the edge of its pseudopod. That's all that's
I
happening.
see what?
Including yourself, but you just see the ooze grab onto it. It's at the edge of its pseudopod. And it's still a struggle between you guys. It has not ripped it out of your mage hand. But it does have a hold of it now. Anything else that you're doing? Don't.
It has a hold. You said there were
I'm
3
trying to
crystals,
hand
right?
off
There's 3 crystals,
crystals
yes.
It has all
people,
3?
and they just don't want to.
Yes, including your mage hand has all 3. It has all 3. Oh, that's not a mage hand at all.
You don't know where that been.
What?
We don't know where that been.
I still have my action. Yeah.
Put it on your desk.
Yeah.
No, the action
Well,
was
the action was to
mage
cast a
hand.
mage hand.
Or
Or
Yes.
the floor.
It's usually on my desk. Until today.
This is gonna hurt.
Alright, you're pretty charged.
Here's a mage hand. Oops.
Maybe.
This is gonna hurt.
Leave.
Huh?
It'll be fine. They'll put dirt on it.
But I don't think it had to be that much action. I think it was like,
That's what I said.
Trying to grab it
This is
within the same square would be an action still.
oh, is that a whip?
I'll say it's a bonus since you
That's
have
right,
a
the
hand.
I'm
charm.
going to walk into the ooze and try and grab it.
Here's your mage hand.
Okay.
Again! It went too fast!
Again!
It went too fast! It went too fast!
Do you not know
because
how to pour a soda?
No, it's because it's wood.
I'll say, because you have your mage hand, you're trying to grab
You
it
don't pour it
physically.
on- you pour
Roll me
it
in
on
athletics
anything.
with advantage because your mage
Yeah,
hand is
but
helping you,
natural wood
and
makes
it's going to contest it.
It's fine, it's fine, Jesus, it's fine, it's fine.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get
16.
That was a 14 that I rolled. As you manage to pull it out, I will say you will take half of its acid damage. Still be a total of 8 points of acid damage. As you go into the pudding, it just rip up. So, how are you physically interacting with these hands? Pretend your left hand is your mage hand, your right hand is your actual hand. How do you?
I'm slipping my hand into the mage hand,
Okay.
Like a glove.
grabbing it, dropping concentration on the mage.
You drop concentration on the mage hand, so now they're in your physical hand.
Yeah.
Roll me prison tales.
I think this ooze can mark you.
66.
Convenient number.
It's a fun number
Okay,
for the Tiefling.
we're learning a lot, and we're learning it the hard way.
Yeah.
Deadly
I'm gonna die.
Ooh, things that,
I'm just gonna have
I mean,
to
they've been
roll
written, but I didn't know they were gonna apply this fast.
Does would I know if this thing can hear?
You know, it reacts to things around it, sure. Specifically, can it hear like us here? That's up for your character to interpret.
Okay. Because like everything I do requires things to be able to hear.
Well,
Wow.
we can try. You can test it out.
Ooh, what languages would this
Oh.
potentially?
I like how the closest person in the party to this now is the wizard.
Sure. Okay. What did you? 66.
Yeah.
Roll me 1d10.
Oh boy.
Roll high or low depending on what you need.
Low better.
3.
3. For the next 3 minutes, you're going to see very vivid hallucinations of the thing that I will tell you in a minute.
So it's that
And they
kind of
might
acid.
haunt you for the rest of your life.
Oh, man, you should
wait,
roll
I want to
10.
dive into that kind of acid.
Yeah, hold on. You said this is a deadly encounter, not a
Dank
awesome
encounter.
one. Yeah.
Alright, that is the end of your turn. You have the crystals in your hand. Okay.
You are tripping.
Vearon, what do we do?
You have them in your hand, right?
Yup.
Cool. I will move between the black pudding and our wizard.
Okay.
I will use command on our wizard.
Between you two, I think.
I need you to make me a wisdom saving throw. You can choose to fail it if you wish, though.
I mean, we've been adventuring together. I trust you.
Cool. The command is flee. So on your next turn, you're gonna have to use your movement to get as far from me as possible, which is why I put myself between you and you,
Okay.
since you have them in your hand.
As your friend comes and just whispers, flee. It just keeps repeating and repeating and repeating in your head. And you have to
Now
try and
you're
do
so
something.
itchy because
Now it's a
maybe
really bad trip.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
you're really itchy. Is it flea or is it flea?
Ah!
Oh, we're on a ship too. Oh no.
Stone Temple
Anything else?
pilots.
Alright, Jacki, what do we do?
So this guy's still there?
Yeah, it's still alive. It's kicking. I mean, it's really close to bloody, but it's kicking.
Did
It
he?
has feet.
Did you say anything to my character before you went over there, or no? You just left. I just asked.
No, I heard my traveling companion from the last couple months scream out in pain, so
Okay.
I went to go see what was going on with that.
Maybe that's why he
Okay.
said,
Well,
"Don't
then-
be so salty."
And I figure the giant orca can handle the small ooze.
I mean,
See, that's what I thought.
And
The
if
rest of
not,
y'all-
the flump can. They kind of exist to protect.
Hey, what about me? I've
We
got
ran
the
out of the
whip.
ship.
Yeah, I did.
how to whip.
Somebody's got to tell the guards why I'm the only one
I'll
surviving
just call
this.
out to him as he's passing by. I'll be like, "I'll be with you in 1 second," and then I'm gonna shush.
I just love your accent.
Cool.
I'm sorry.
Cool.
I don't know if this would work.
I
I mean, it does because I'm standing right next
Because
to
she said
her.
she shouted that to me. I will reaction 2 gold if you can do it faster.
Man, he's a payer.
Okay.
He's used to it by now.
No, I gotta get closer. So,
I've
If
never
I-
paid for anything I couldn't have gotten.
and
without it.
basically between
That was a good burn.
her and the thing, do I still get sneak
No.
attack? No. Okay.
Your friend has to be within 5 feet of it.
Of it.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I was like trying to.
Yeah, I was next
Okay.
to the other one, not that one.
Gotcha. That's fine. With my sword, my short sword,
Roll me to hit.
my short sword. My short sword.
Swah.
We're getting into Microsoft Sam.
Why am I doing this? Sure. Let's go advantage because why not?
Yay!
Trent's just
I
seeing the
needed it,
windows
apparently.
down
Once you
and
use your coin, please
screensaver
give
as
them
he's
to me.
Sprinting
Did you
out of
actually
here.
get to use this again,
did.
but you rolled the same?
I did.
Okay.
It's a 14.
Thank you, Ryan.
14 hits, roll me damage.
Cool. Okay. 4 points. That's great. I got a 1 on that. That was beautiful.
Okay, as you
No
slash
equal for
into
me.
it, it's very, very bloody, but just barely hanging on, unfortunately.
And
Sorry.
be like,
Maybe if you're rolling 2.
well, fuck you too, bitch.
Yeah.
Not you. I'm so sorry. I'm looking right at you, and I'm not meaning that at you.
One
I'm
off.
meaning it-
Barklee,
Sorry.
what do we do?
You want to know why my characters always hate her characters? It's because she always locks eyes sitting across from her and then says something. It's like, alright, we got beef.
Barklee, what do we do?
So sorry.
What the
Don't
hell?
begin.
Okay,
So
roll me to hit.
sorry.
That's a 10.
This is unfortunate. That's how it goes, but it does not make contact. Okay,
I'm not within 5 feet
Ooze's
now.
turn.
I couldn't shillelagh's bonus.
Jesus throws us a deadly encounter and then he's like, we're pressed for time,
Not the
guys.
pudding.
Can
So
you speed this up at level
Not
3?
the pudding.
the pudding this turn, it's going to look towards you, and the hallucination that you're seeing, it's you're going to see something that I'll tell. No, sure, let's fucking ruin it. And
Ruin it.
the hallucination that you were seeing when I grabbed the crystal is this open maw just extending with a pit just ever eternal and sinking further down. As you grabbed onto it and collected the crystals, you continuously see this maw, and it's like flashes just like bombarding, almost like strobe lights, of just this gigantic maw that's always centered on the ooze. And when you took hold of them, it's like the maw just clothes itself into the ooze. And when it closed and its mouth just completely encompassed this ooze, you see the floor start melting and it falls down below into the ocean. And now there is a 10-foot hole in the ship.
Oh boy.
Starts filling in.
Fuck.
That
really
was his
fast.
hallucination.
No, that's what happened.
Oh shit.
The mouth closing in on it was what he hallucinated.
Oh, only he can see it, but that's what's happening to the ship.
So Titanic.
So you see the ooze just fall down and into the water.
Oozes.
It didn't spill.
So glad that
Yeah,
didn't.
so the ooze
I was reaching to.
will technically constrict and consume its form to go underneath. I'm a little upset and happy that you're the only one that actually got consumed, because you don't have any armor and you don't have any armor, because it destroys armor. Damn. Yeah.
But what about me? I am.
It didn't
armored.
consume you though. So it's yes.
Yeah, no,
I
you
can
smacked the
see-
everything piss out of me.
The hole through the hallucination,
Yes.
right? We're out of combat, right?
Well, there's technically still one that has 1 HP, but yes.
Well,
Does he
Sorry,
still
I'm
have
gonna
clothing
that
though?
you would have needs to be taken away.
But yeah,
I'm
it will melt
So
into
I
clothing, but
kill
they have
it.
to destroy the armor. So with the only spawn having 1 HP left, I assume you guys can take care of it.
And then we just missed 9 attacks in a row.
Well, we missed a few.
Unless,
And I'll say, here's where we're going to go on our first break.
Yay!
Because, Orekon, you start seeing guard marching towards the ship, and you hear...
We've got the situation under. We had the situation
And
under
yeah, you
control.
hear the ship... And water starts rushing in. Yes.
I'm going to slow the pace of this destruction of the ship
Okay, how?
by freezing a 5 foot by 10 foot section of the water solid for an hour.
What spell are you using?
Shape water. Twice.
Okay, as long as you keep concentrating on that, as
It
You-
doesn't require.
it does not require concentration.
And 2 effects can be
No,
active at the same
I
time.
thought it required concentration. As the water just stops, and maybe about, I would say, in that amount of time that it happened, 30 gallons of water came in, but not enough just enough to make the boat rock completely.
We do have the
You know,
situation
when
under
you know when
control.
you've taken like a little bit of hull damage and it's just starting to fill up in Sea of Thieves, like the first.
Yeah. It's like
Exactly.
ankle high right
grab
now.
some buckets, boys.
So we're going to take a quick little intermission, and we'll be back in a bit, so we can stretch. Use the little girls' room. Yeah, we'll be back in a minute. Please don't forget to donate. Links down below.
The little
Please,
dragons.
yay.
Woo!
62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute.
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in university hospitals, Rainbow, Babies, and Children's, because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
To change kids' health means to fundraise by playing video games or tabletop games for these kids that are like not having the best time of their lives right now. They're having to fight scary diseases, scary illnesses, some of them more rare than others, and we just do everything we can to help fundraise.
What's up, Extra Life? I'm so inspired to hear about all you're doing to help sick and injured kids treated in your local community, and the fact that you guys are playing games to help these kids is it's amazing on many levels. It's fun, but it's also making such a huge impact. So congrats on the millions of dollars raised today, and good luck with the rest of game day. And break a leg. Do you say break a leg when you're playing games? Probably not. That's more of an actor thing. Okay, just have fun.
My name's Eric Sears. I live in Ottawa and I'm treated at CHIA for type 1 diabetes. My favorite part of my children's hospital is the doctors, nurses, and educators. When I show up to my checkups, I get high fives and hugs and they're so supportive. They're just awesome. Did you know that 62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute? That's a lot of kids that need help. Join Extra Life to help kids like me.
My name is Defy, and I'm from the east coast of Canada, and I want to change kids' health at the IWK Children's Hospital because as a father myself, I know they're always going to be there for me if and when I need them.
Kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, I entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
My name is Tara. I stream on Twitch, and I did Extra Life last year, and I raised $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Omaha. I wanted to raise it for people that couldn't afford to go there, because I know not everybody can afford to go to a hospital, especially if something comes up like randomly.
So my why to help kids' health at KU Pediatrics is because of my cousin Teague. She has been battling cancer for a few years now, and she's 6, and I just can't wait till she becomes this amazing, incredible individual as an adult and has gone through that thanks to the support of people like you.
What are you doing?
Mom, go get my toy. What's that going on the block in the hallway?
That's your shade one. He even has like a peach leaf in his hair.
I know. You are so freaking silly, dude.
To the Extra Life community, thank you so much for helping kids like me treated at the IWK Health Center and CMN hospitals.
Since 2008, Extra Lifers have raised millions of dollars to help kids treated at 170 children's hospitals in the U.S. and Canada. Those funds go directly to the hospital.
This is my 7th year, so about 7 years ago, he was like, "Oh, you should do this. It's a good cause." play games for 24 hours, and that's pretty much like the first time I ever streamed my entire life. And I was only doing it for Extra Life. But also, like, I've gone to Seattle Children's Hospital when I was in high school. When I did Extra Life, I chose to support Seattle Children's because of how great they are. They're really good for the kids.
Let's raise a lot of money for Blair Batson!
My favorite part of my children's hospital is the amazing staff that work there.
When I was 10, I was hit and ran over by a car. I suffered a traumatic brain injury, a ruptured spleen, a broken tibia, a broken clavicle, and multiple skin graftings. For the traumatic brain injury, it affects my frontal temporal lobe. So that's depression, anxiety, emotion, all of my emotions. A lot of people think that mental health isn't really such a big deal and, oh, you have mental problems, like, go to therapy, you'll be fine. But even when you go to therapy, I mean, you can't live in your therapist's office. You have to go through daily life. You have to see other people. You have to be around everybody. A lot of different things in my life have gotten better because of the car accident. It's made me a stronger person, and I don't believe old Alexis would have, I mean, she was great and all, but this Alexis, I love her better. If you give donations to Children's Miracle Network, it's not about the money, it's about the love, and it's about the life that you're saving, so that that person can have love as well.
I realized that I was different, that I was not like other kids. I had to get poked a whole lot. With Diamond Black Vein anemia, there is only one cure, the bone marrow transplant. Finally found my match after 9 years of looking. I had finally been saved. Every single time that I've had a poke, prod, procedure, I've gotten a special bead. At the end of the day, you're raising money for kids like me so that we can play games and live a better life. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I just would like to encourage you all to come back again.
Join us for Tabletop Appreciation Weekend.
By improving their medical treatments, equipment, and facilities, children's hospitals are able not only to address the most challenging health issues of our day, but also to prevent and prepare for those to come. You can help change kids' health and change the future for all of us. Register at extra-life.org.
Changing kids' health through children's hospitals isn't just about helping those in critical situations. It's also about the research, preventative care, health and safety education, and other support services that help build healthier communities today and tomorrow. You can help change kids' health and change the future for all of us. Register at extra-life.org.
Changing children's health through children's hospitals isn't just about treating illness and trauma. It's about making the child and their family have everything they need to feel stable, comfortable, and prepared for what comes next. You can help change kids' health and change the future for all of us. Register at extra-life.org.
No matter where you are, whether shopping at a store or online, dancing with your classmates, or gaming with your friends. Everyone has a chance to positively change children's health by supporting their local children's hospital. You can help change kids' health and change the future for all of us. Register at extra-life.org. We believe when we positively change the health of even one child, a ripple effect is created and felt by our communities for years to come. When we ensure our children can lead healthy, fulfilling lives, we foster the scientists, inventors, gamers, and leaders of tomorrow. You can help change kids' health and change the future for all of us. Register at extra-life.org.
"62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute."
My name is Sean Gorey. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio, and I want to change kids' health in university hospitals, Rainbow, Babies, and Children's, because I was treated there as a kid, and this is my way of giving back.
Kids can't wait.
To change kids' health means to fundraise by playing video games or tabletop games for these kids that are like not having the best time of their lives right now. They're having to fight scary diseases, scary illnesses, some of them more rare than others, and we just do everything we can to help fundraise.
What's up, Extra Life? I'm so inspired to hear about all you're doing to help sick and injured kids treated in your local community, and the fact that you guys are playing games to help these kids is it's amazing on many levels. It's fun, but it's also making such a huge impact. So congrats on the millions of dollars raised today, and good luck with the rest of game day. And break a leg. Do you say break a leg when you're playing games? Probably not. That's more of an actor thing. Okay, just have fun.
My name's Eric Sears. I live in Ottawa and I'm treated at Chia for type 1 diabetes. My favorite part of my children's hospital is the doctors, nurses, and educators. When I show up to my checkups, I get high fives and hugs, and they're so supportive. They're just awesome. Did you know that 62 kids like me enter a CMN hospital every minute? That's a lot of kids that need help. Join Extra Life to help kids like me.
My name is Defy, and I'm from the East Coast of Canada, and I want to change kids' health at the IWK Children's Hospital because as a father myself, I know they're always going to be there for me if and when I need them.
Million kids like me enter a CMN hospital every year. For me, entered my children's hospital when I was 9 years old for my miracle story. Happy to report that my health is on the up, and it's all because of gamers like you.
My name is Tara. I stream on Twitch, and I did Extra Life last year, and I raised $5,000 for Children's Hospital of Omaha. I wanted to raise it for people that couldn't afford to go there, because I know not everybody can afford to go to a hospital, especially if something comes up like randomly.
So my why to help kids' health at KU Pediatrics is because of my cousin Teague. She has been battling cancer for a few years now, and she's 6, and I just can't wait till she becomes this amazing, incredible individual as an adult and has gone through that thanks to the support of people like you.
What are you doing?
Mom, go get my toy. What's that going on the block in the hallway? Got your shades on. He even has like a peace weave in his hair.
I know. You are so freaking silly, dude.
To the Extra Life community, thank you so much for helping kids like me treated at the IWK Health Center and TMN hospitals.
Since 2008, Extra Lifers have raised millions of dollars to help kids treated at 170 children's hospitals in the US and Canada. Those funds go directly to the hospital.
It was my 7th year, so about 7 years ago, he was like, "Oh, you should do this. The good cause, play games for 24 hours," and that's pretty much like the first time I ever streamed my entire life, and I was only doing it for Extra Life. But also, like, I've gone to Seattle Children's Hospital when I was in high school. When I did Extra Life, I chose to support Seattle Children's because of how great they are. They're really good for the kids.
Let's raise a lot of money for Blair Batson!
My favorite part of my children's hospital is the amazing staff that work there.
When I was 10, I was hit and ran over by a car. I suffered a traumatic brain injury, a ruptured spleen, a broken tibia, a broken clavicle, and multiple skin graftings. For the traumatic brain injury, it affects my frontal temporal lobe, So that's depression, anxiety, emotion, all of my emotions. A lot of people think that mental health isn't really such a big deal and, oh, you have mental problems, like, go to therapy, you'll be fine. But even when you go to therapy, I mean, you can't live in your therapist's office. You have to go through daily life. You have to see other people. You have to be around everybody. A lot of different things in my life have gotten better because of the car accident. It's made me a stronger person, and I don't believe old Alexis would have, I mean, she was great and all, but this Alexis, I love her better. If you give donations to Children's Miracle.
Okay, welcome back. What up?
It's a stick.
Hey,
It's a shiny stick.
you out there, you watching this right now, you should totally give us $800 for not us specifically,
Not for us,
but
not for
like
us.
to the charity.
To the
Or
charity.
800 away.
And
which
whoever is being convinced by that, I need you to roll a d20. This is a charisma saving throw, and if
We
you
will
fail,
give you a
that
coin
suggestion
if
works.
you get a 20.
don't worry, I got extra life dice. I'll roll with advantage.
Woo!
So, what are we doing in the ship?
I'm mending it.
You're starting to mend the ship? Okay, as you kind of wave your hand, starts getting fixed over. What about the rest of y'all?
Can I still kill the last baby?
It had 1 HP.
That sounded wrong, but the last very dangerous
The last
acid
spawn,
ooze
yes.
that's
As you
hurting us?
remember, the last spawn, yes.
It did.
It did right now.
I felt the ship rock. He went down there to fix the whole.
Yes.
I'm just getting off the ship.
Okay, you start getting off the ship, and you see your brother yelling at a couple of guards as they're coming in.
Ah, yes, the smarter brother. Please come tell them how we have the situation totally under control, because I'm whiffing this.
I'll say that about 4 guards come in. You'll see a human male, an elven woman, and then 2 dwarves that fucking also look like brothers.
Oh no.
Yeah. As they, all 4 of them come in, they all have uniform armor with the makeshift crest that kind of mimics the family crest, but it's slightly different. There's just a couple of details that are off. They all 3 of them have a blue cloak. Cloak. Which one's the one that cuts at the back? Is cloak or cape? Cape. So a blue cape. And they're all walking with this uniform spear that has a tip that's sheath, and you'll see both the dwarven brothers have axes. The elven woman has a sword, and the human man will say has a shield.
That's racist. Both the dwarves have axes.
Hey,
Yeah,
look.
that's some stereotyping right there.
Look, I'm going to tell you.
What? Are they both also drinking more ale than we can consume in a day as they walk towards us?
Do their beards drag along the ground between their legs as they step?
I think Jesus is going to tell you guys to leave.
You know, he doesn't have to give us just one deadly encounter this time.
Do I have to stare at my kneecaps to speak to them as a 6'5" individual?
Hey, maybe these guys are also deadly encounter.
I'm gonna add a couple more things.
Are they a medium creature or a tripping hazard? What? Like, come on.
Oh my god. Okay.
They could be sentient
hazard. I'm tripping.
Yes, what's your question?
Is the bottom half of the boat like kind of? It doesn't have a lot of water coming.
It has about 30 gallons of water that is currently in the bottom part, but because of his mending, that is no longer a thing.
Okay. Is that actual mending? That's pretty cool.
But those 30 gallons.
I was just gonna say I was gonna look for a bucket for the start.
You can start. You can get a bucket. Yep.
I'll get a bucket and I'll start
bailing
Find
water
a bucket
out.
and you see your orca friend starts coming upstairs. He throws water. You see 4 guards.
I took 1 step off the ship.
Sure.
I am not moving from that point.
Okay.
I am looking very impatient as I am flagging their general direction towards us.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
if he's
And
if I
on
look
him,
over,
I'm standing full Karen pose.
if I look over and see him kind of like just
waiting for those guards to get there. I'm just gonna shush. I'm just gonna keep bailing water out. I'll go back down, get one other bucket, go back up. That's it. That's what I'll be doing for the next few minutes.
Sure.
What if you just not use a pail and just inhale the water and
blow it out your blowhole.
Blow it out the blowhole.
That's not how that works. Yes.
Crystals are going to be in her pocket.
I don't want to do that.
Okay, in your pocket. Understood.
They're closer to your heart and you start tripping harder.
No!
You will, again, for the next 3 minutes, you will be seeing that maul. Just that gaping, open mouth.
How big is it?
From your perspective, wherever you're looking at it, it's always consuming. So, like, let's say you look at a table, it's big enough to consume the table. If you're looking at your orca friend, it's big enough to consume her. If you look at a building, the mouth is big enough to consume that building.
What if he looks at the ground?
And it's big enough to consume everything that his peripherals can see.
Oh my god.
Bruh.
Bro, your peripheral vision has teeth. What's up?
Yeah.
The black shadow around your vision.
This is the worst teeth sequel ever.
Oh god.
So as they approach, you'll see, I'll say the two dwarven Severlings looking at each other and speaking in Dwarven, and they let the human male kind of go first and speak. What is happening? We heard people were melting something about robots. What's happening? Is the ship okay?
Thanks.
Yes, no thanks to you.
Wow.
I can see from the crest you're wearing that it seems like you're probably employed by these people in some manner. Sorry, how rude of me not to introduce myself. I'm Vearon Sulfurstone, yes, of the Sulfur Rock Sulfur Stones. That is a shipping family of tieflings. That's the name I'm using intentionally as a cover to try and give myself a little bit of air of elegance.
I've seen him run this before, so I'm just immediately like standing up straighter and just
please
being a muscle.
I would just like to know we just got here.
Well, I am
how
still bloody.
things run on this island, where the city guard fled when a man was melting off of the docks, and myself, my bodyguard, my orca bodyguard up there, and some other strangers had to save this ship instead of the people who were paid to do so. And how will we be compensated for this time and danger? And I point to him, and I minor illusion to make the blood look like it's pouring more.
He's taking all this in, yes.
I'm going to be heavily enjoying this performance while petting my flump to console me. It's very squishy.
Of course it is. Your emotional support flump. As the guard looks at you, in total, again, mode. First, the guard that you assume ran away went to go get help because people were melting. And also, although I do recognize the family name, what are some identifications that makes you part of that family? In addition to that, what are you doing on this ship?
Yeah, I'm gonna pull out out of one of my pouches an almost fist-sized piece of sulfur that just has some horns carved into it, because I assume these people don't know what any of the Tiefling family identifiers are. And I'll go, here, a Sulfurstone family Sulfurstone. Is this good enough for you? And I'm going to... Is this a zone? It is a zone within range! All of them need to make a Wisdom 15 saving throw because I'm doing Enthrall so that they can't not be focused on what I'm saying, because I'm obviously wasting my time talking to them, so they should listen.
Holy crap, Wolf gets to play a bard for the first time and cranks it to 11!
I'm looking up Enthrall. I need to check one thing.
Bro, he's dyslexic. He can't read that tiny text. Come on.
So you need to say the incantation and move your hands, at least.
Yeah,
So
I'm
how are
doing
you-
big gestures. I'm obviously doing big gestures.
No, we both know Infernal. You just do the incantation
Well,
and
that's the
fucking
thing,
Infernal.
right? The entire... Right, I'm used to this. I'm a College of Whispers. My
Sure,
whole
yeah.
thing is weaving in little bits of spells when I talk. So every now and then I'll look like I'm going to say something to him, and just, here's part of the incantation in Infernal. Go back. Here's the second half. Go back. do my big flourish with the stone.
But it sounds like he's just muttering to his brother,
Yeah.
like, I can't fucking believe these people.
All right, that is 4 wisdom saving throws. What is the DC?
15.
Fail. 11. That's a fail. 13. That's a fail. 11 because that's a different person, but a lower number. So, all
Fail.
4 of them fail.
Cool.
So
Any
just-
perception checks they use to perceive someone that's not me are at disadvantage.
Okay, so they're just those that can see, their eyes just shimmer with this crimson light for a fraction of a second before they look totally normal. That checks out, but we still need to go on the ship and investigate what's happening.
Oh, it was horrible. I almost fainted. There were these gross goo things. One of them ate someone. There was a big one. It tried to steal a box. It was chaos. I don't know what kind of ship y'all run here. Joke not intended. This is a very serious matter.
You see both the dwarves are like,
Can we hear the...
when you say it's serious,
Can we hear the conversation outside?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I would,
Oh, 100%.
I assume you are.
Yelling.
I'm not just Karen Post. I'm going full Karen on them right now.
I do have a thing to do.
I just want to give you that hair.
X107 is gonna go up, but he has like a little parchment saying the boat is being repaired, not safe to go in yet.
Oh yeah, we're also.
He's putting down the wet floor sign.
I will. I will look up when I hear him coming out. I will turn back to them and go, "Oh yeah, and we're fixing the damage to the boat for you."
He's just right there, and he has a sign that says, "Fix it, boat in the process of fixing."
See the guards that kind of the elven lady kind of whispers in Elvish to him. Oh yeah. Thank you for that.
Was that Sylvan?
Elvish.
I'm just gonna put her over here, but she's on top.
Oh, also a little bit of RP, I guess.
Yeah,
you're the face from
His eyes aren't glowing blue, and also he's not talking.
Okay.
But he's just like that.
Yeah, I just had 0 crystal.
We need.
The boat's getting
fixed.
Still.
We need to start a formal investigation on what's happening here, and I'll talk to my superiors about your damage. Yes.
Do y'all have a big medic potentially? Like,
we have. It looks towards you, then it goes back. We have a healer somewhere. Staring. At this point, you all will, except for you're physically inside the ship, will see a half-orc woman who is approaching. She has very nice 3-piece suit on. She has a bowler hat on, and she is walking with purpose.
oh, that is a mob orc.
Towards the ship.
That's Jetmir right there. I'm concerned.
None of y'all live here, right?
Is it a pinstripe suit? 'Cause I feel like...
Sure.
You got a Tommy gun on the head by
Yeah.
any chance? Like,
No, not yet.
not yet.
How long was this conversation?
Oh,
It's a Thomas.
a little bit over a minute, I think.
It's a Thompson.
Yeah. As
You said
she's
it's 10
Oh, I
approaching,
just got it.
Huh?
I hate
The
you.
hole is 10
Yeah, 10 feet. Yeah.
That's like 2 campaigns ago. Come on.
About at least 4 minutes. I can fix the hole.
Okay.
You only shoot
4 or
As,
5 minutes.
It's a Timmy gun.
You see
So I
as
guess
the
I'm
half-orc
done, like,
woman
a quarter of it I'm done, and then I'm trying to go to the other one.
under. Yeah, gotcha. As she kind of goes through and doesn't even pay attention to the guards. As the guard tries to look at her, looks at you, and then you see the spell flicker, like.
I mean, it
there's-
only lasts a minute, so.
Okay,
It
I'll
would
say
be
that.
phasing
It's just
in anyway.
convenient timing.
All right. But for the appeal of this, the spell flickers as though the guard is trying to look at her and intentionally breaking the spell with just out of pure impulse and reflex, but goes towards you, and that should give you a little bit of indication of her status before you feel the spell dissipating and then eventually Goes,
And she just got up to the group of them?
She's about to pass the guards, ignoring them completely.
Oh, thank you. Finally someone who might know something that's going on. You look like an important person.
I am. Looks towards the guards and she looks at every single one of them. This has nothing to do with any one of you. Please leave. Talk to that man. He knows what's happening. Yes.
What's the sign?
He's got the web floor sign.
Can I ask what you're doing on my family's ship?
Oh fuck.
Yes. So,
yeah.
As you may or may not have heard, there was a commotion.
I am aware.
And my brother and I, he's my bodyguard, the way we were raised, we can't just turn away from people in need. And we saw the captain of this ship injured, so we came aboard to see what was going on.
He was melting. He was melting.
There were all these oozes. There was a big one. It was aggressive. We killed the oozes. In
At
doing
great personal
so,
cost.
my brother got injured. I think some of the other people who followed us on board when we said we were going to help figure out what was going on, some of them may have gotten injured. In killing these oozes, one of them broke a hole in part of the ship, the ooze. One of our people is currently fixing said hole in the ship so that your family's ship doesn't end up on the bottom of this harbor.
Are you sure it's currently being fixed? Because I'm up here.
You're still on the ship, right?
No, I am. I literally
one step off.
Onto the dock.
Gotcha. Okay, so she's talking to you directly. Okay. I thought I didn't know if she was looking up or at you. Yes.
Can I please stop tripping now?
You have one more minute.
No. You're what?
Tripping.
Oh.
Hold on.
Said, can he stop tripping?
How much HP do you have?
Puddin'.
Really? Are you still on the ship?
It's been there for a long time.
I know.
Also, have you mentioned that you're tripping?
No.
Bro, he is sitting in the
Sorry,
corner
you said-
stroking his flump.
Oh.
Because I can sleep.
Nobody knows what's happening because this is secret message
Are
time.
you tripping or are you dripping?
Well, that's because Jesus wasn't
I'm
going
going to continue petting my phone.
For some reason, as soon as she approaches, you see your wizard face just.
break it. I literally was putting his clump over there. I
Oh, you poor
bastard.
Somebody.
We need to get a large
Yeah.
thing for your mini.
Fine.
All right,
Okay,
so
fine. My poor Minnie's gonna just have to.
yes,
Yeah.
we have to get a large
My phone is
stand.
going to start petting me
You're gonna
back.
need a
with
40
my nails.
millimeter base for that.
As she, the half-orc woman, kind of approaches you, all she does is place her hand right at your chin.
I tense immediately. I don't know if she's about to be I'm
it's not like she
physically-
can make physical contact.
Yeah.
I've got a bandage wrap, a
that's
bandana, and a mask.
That's true.
Like
That's very
I'm
true.
all
Yeah.
kinds of covered.
And it just does a tiny little smack. But when she does it, y'all are experienced fighters.
Yeah.
It's
No.
there's a difference between hitting someone and just tapping them on the face.
Yeah.
And she had the momentum to if she wanted to do some damage, she could. I will actually ask, what is everyone's passive insight?
Passive.
Yes.
Insight?
Sure. Yeah. What's your passive? You said you're holding the sign and looking, right?
So I guess it's passive.
It's just 10 plus their insight
13.
modifier.
13. Okay.
11
16.
16. Okay.
12.
10.
Okay. What did you get?
I'm tensing up because I don't fucking
My
get
passive perception is not good. My passive insight is wild.
So far, both everyone on this side of the table until I get Lee's has passed. 13. Everyone on this side of the table understands. The simple act of her placing her hand on him was a sign of. You can just throw it to the wind, say intimidation, but it was more of a sign of power. Of I can get you, and I can
do
touch
anything,
you.
yeah.
I can do whatever I want. That's kind of the feel.
Cool.
I really appreciate everything you did.
They're half-orcs?
Yes.
An angry half-orcs infinitely less scary than
the angry full orc.
anyone I grew up around. So I'm fine with it.
Yeah. So as I really appreciate it. I'm going to take a look inside our ship and see what damages have been made and what effort you guys did to assist our family. Something that is no small thing. And just steps up into the ship. Yes.
The very first step that the woman does on the ship, X will start moving down as fast as possible.
Okay.
Did she give her name?
No.
I will ask it when she goes to step past me.
When you ask, she does look. I truly apologize. My manners. As you can, and you can tell it's a cold-faced lie. As you can tell, I'm so swept up over what happened to the ship. I forgot. Nid.
I will. The second she says it, full volume. I know that we're right here. I don't care. Our new friend Nid is coming on board. She's a friendly. It's her family ship.
She gives you a nod and a smile and starts. Huh?
What's your last name? I forgot.
Usmar.
Nid's.
She didn't give it.
That's what
No,
she
you could assume that. She said this is her family. She only give her first name Nid.
Yeah, but she could be a cousin.
She could be cousin.
Could be cousin. It's fine.
But if you're an Usmar, you're always an Usmar. Yes.
X is walking fast, but not like running.
Sure.
So he's going back down.
So as she's walking up to the ship,
And it's just me
you
that
all know
has
every
this
single person that stepped down the ladder. You hear the door squeaking of the wood kind of creaking and bending a little bit from the constant using the salt hitting it. You know, it's not perfectly manufactured wood. She makes very little noise as she walks up.
She's got fancy boots, huh?
Once everyone around us is out of earshot, I'm gonna tell whoever is within whispering distance.
Who is that?
Me,
Can
I
you tell me?
guess.
Okay.
Right? I'm the only one
Sure.
on top
Yeah.
of them.
Well, I'm still doing the emptying the water and stuff, so I'm going up and down.
I mean, 30 gallons would be like 2 inches. You could only bucket so much of that out before they either had to get towels down there or just let it dry.
Oh, you're going all the way to the very
Also,
bottom.
there's always a little
to
bit
get
of water in the
pail,
ship,
to get water, right?
I mean, wood's porous.
So I'm gonna whisper to
This is
you
the
and
very
my
bottom.
flump.
Oh, it's usually treated.
No, this.
No, that's
well,
the
even
very
then, there's
bottom.
still
Whatever
That's what he
ate
said.
that ooze is still here.
It's a ship.
What did you whisper? Because I couldn't hear.
Whatever ate that ooze is still here. And I'm just gonna have, I guess, is my whip still out? I don't know that I ever put it up.
If you
Can it
that
just,
you should, yeah, you can try that. Easy.
it can be out without having to actively use it? Or?
Sure.
Okay, so
You have
let's
to
just say,
keep concentration on it. You have to keep
Yeah.
actively having it out.
because it still seems really weird and everybody's kind of, you know, like unsettled. So I'll just had it out and I'll look at him and be like, do I need to do something?
And then I'm gonna say it's all around us.
That's gonna scare me. I think I'll put my whip away.
I'm just gonna lean over to my brother. Should I go fetch our jellyfish friend?
And I'll say at this time is when the visions all
We
immediately
don't
go
really
away.
know that there's anything going on with that. So
And you have
I'm sure
a-
he'll be out when he's found.
You've
there.
dealt with hangovers. This is worse.
Fuck.
Just fucking boyfriend. Dear.
I mean, I imagine he hasn't dealt with a hangover in years. He probably has
Fair enough.
the Archer mentality of he can't stop drinking or the collective hangover will just kill him.
Fair enough.
But I have a migraine.
You have a migraine, yes.
Waiting for the nosebleed to start.
As she walks
It's a
and
nosebleed with migraine.
Shave your head.
looks and inspects everything without physically going there. And looks at every single one of you. Says nothing.
Has it
You
been
see
5
this-
minutes or 4 minutes?
Yeah, I'll say that it's fixed. You see, she goes downstairs to look at what you've done, and then when she looks at the hole, it's like she can tell, but she doesn't make a big deal out of it. Looks at the damage all over the place, the melting, the explosions, the hammers that hit, the swords that went by, and then almost like calculative, she waits just enough time to not raise suspicion, but still suspicious, beelines to the captain's quarters.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
While she's on the ship, I'm gonna go wake the people I slept on the dock.
Okay.
And let them know that Vearon Sulfurstone and his traveling companions saved them and everyone else at the dock today.
People, thank you so much. I guess I fainted. I don't know.
No thanks necessary.
Shock does strange things to
This is what myself and my companions do.
Oh, bless all your hearts.
Just make sure to let people know that if they need help, Vearon Sulfurstone is here.
I will condemn memory. Yes, please. Hey. And shakes your hand, leaves, and comes back and shakes your hand again. And you see one of the teenagers like, "Mom, you're embarrassing me." And,
You're embarrassing me in front of the wizards.
He's embarrassing me in front of the cool guys. But yes, they definitely will recall your name. As she starts.
Hey, the first part of taking over an established thing is starting to spread a little bit of seeds of disinformation and doubt.
When she does come down at the very bottom to inspect things with the whole, I'm just kind of, I guess I'm just finishing up the very last part.
Sure.
And then when I notice her, I will get up. Eyes are blue again.
Okay.
And I will just speak before she gets back.
She does do a double take on you.
Before she goes to the captain's quarters, she'll be like, There was a black ooze that was trying to get us, melted through the ship.
Interesting.
I've never encountered this before.
Do you feel that she's thinking, processing?
I tried my best to patch the hole that it made.
Not even looking at you, not even looking at the hole, just walking, thank you. Like, that's none of her concern. Goes over and is looking at the room.
I'm debating to say something, to be honest.
Goes over and looks at the iron box.
We all need to get off this ship right now.
Why? That's their stuff.
Looks around, and you don't know why, but there is an instinct that every living creature has when you just feel you're in danger and the hairs in the back of your neck start standing on end. That's the feeling you get when she looks at you.
Oh boy.
Where is it?
Oh. It tried to grab what was ever inside there.
Did it
Now,
succeed?
to be honest with you, I don't know what happened.
I'm gonna offer it up at this point.
You know, like I saw it break out of the chest, but I don't know where the thing is.
Okay.
I'm gonna reach into my robe and pull out.
When you reach into your robe, her back of her hand goes almost like she's about to be in a stance, and then when you pull out the crystal, it immediately just relaxes.
How many are you?
And I'm gonna say, sorry, I wasn't in the right mind for a second there.
I can smell it. Booze?
What?
I can smell it, she says. And your immediate thought was like,
Yeah.
Did she smell the booze? What's up? When you grab onto the crystals, you immediately get those flashes of those mold. But it's not permanent. It's like, and it's, you kind of want to let go, but it's still there. And you see that she reaches into her pouch, you hear a click, and she puts on these black gloves.
Yeah, hold
Touch
it.
my crystal.
I hate it so
No!
I think I need a pair of those.
Gloves.
Just a word of advice, kid. Any cloth will do.
What are they, if I can ask?
Ignores the question and goes to the box, puts them in, closes it.
Tell me I won't be permanently affected by that.
That's why I don't touch it with my skin.
Oh boy. Congratulations. Illuren, you've interacted with a cursed object.
Hell yeah.
She will look at you. I do believe you don't know what this is, and that might have saved your life. Kind of steps out, and the voice also loud enough that everyone can hear. I truly want to thank each and every one of you for what you have done for my family. It is nothing small at all. And I want to let you know that you will be rewarded for your actions.
But we're gonna get murdered.
Yeah.
Joining the mob, boys.
This day, I think, has changed all of our lives together as we'll be closer to one another.
Oh, fuck.
Wait. I do know this crest. All I really want is some really quality meats.
I'm sure
Or
that,
where to find them.
I'm sure that soon enough you'll have enough gold to get anything that you want.
Oh boy.
Well, as she's walking away, not looking at a single one of you, if I were you, I would not leave town. Yes.
I'm gonna take a hold of the very tip of my staff and then unscrew it.
Okay.
And take it up
For sure. The endless alcohol that is your staff.
That is amazing.
A thing is very curious, as no one goes to the docks. Every store closes. Every ship quickly leaves. Except for that family ship. It stays.
Oh boy.
And if you stay long enough in the docks, you will see two full orcs, also dressed very, very nicely, but each one has a club attached to their belt, walking towards the ship. And no, both of them will not get on the ship, but will just look at the stairs, turn around, and are looking at the city. Like the ship's behind them, they're just standing guard.
Cool.
Okay then.
I'm off the ship by that point.
Yeah, we gonna find lodgings for the night?
So with that happy interaction, you meeting one of the Usmar family, what do we do with the rest of our day?
I really wanted to get a freaking drink.
Yeah,
Okay.
and some food.
There are a couple of inns in town. There's two of them. Lucky Rabbit, and there's also the Ocean's Bat. That both will have food, lodging, a cold and warm drink.
Wait, Ocean's Bath?
Ocean's Bat.
Bat.
Like a flying bat.
Oh, obviously that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's a pretty cool combo.
Okay, once you
I was about
approach
to say Jacki would want to go there.
the Ocean's Bat, you will see that the inn is open 24 hours a day, but the bar itself only opens at sundown. It closes at sunrise.
Oh, Ocean's Bat. What's the other one called?
Lucky Rabbit.
Yeah, but like obviously Ocean's Bat is where the locals go.
Yeah.
Well, the
Right,
locals that
Lucky
want
Rabbit's
to
the
be
tourist
out
trap.
Yeah,
at
Lucky
night.
Rabbit. Lucky. If I was trying to draw tourists with excess coin,
Yeah.
Lucky Rabbit's.
Oh yeah.
As you're exploring town, you also see a shop that's called. There's a couple things in town just to describe every single thing that you guys who have as an option. There's the Smith's Guild. If you are a tinkerer or a smith or a jeweler, that's definitely one of the guild halls for you. When you ask around, there's also the Hunters Guild, which you guys know you can take the hunter as a background. The Hunters Guild essentially is group of adventurers or just people looking for coin that have usually there's a bulletin board at every tavern that welcomes the establishment.
Wait, is,
that
is this the mercenary analog?
Can, yeah.
Because I have the mercenary background.
it's not the mercenary background specifically. It is the custom background for a Jemai that is called the Hunters Guild. So, if you want to be part of the Hunters Guild, you totally can, because these are new things that have been added. Essentially, you go out, you kill what needs to be killed, burning proof, and you get gold for it.
That sounds an awful lot like a mercenary.
It is, but it's
not when it's just creatures. Oh, fair.
Yes.
Yeah.
What flavor of gambling is going on?
Currently, nothing. You're gonna have to wait until Ocean's Bat's bar opens.
Oh yeah, I guarantee you Ocean's Bat has.
Oh yeah, I can get down with the get down there.
And if you ask around,
Open sundown
there's
sun.
also a old a magic store called the Little Big Shop.
That's the second tourist trap.
The locals will tell you that it's been there for a couple of months, almost on a year now. If you approach the shop, a very faded out banner, it says grand opening.
Okay, cool.
But it's like super faded.
Yeah,
Big
very
grand
faded.
opening tomorrow.
No, it's just a fancy
I'll go
shop
there.
for everyone's favorite
Okay.
Russian electro rap.
I will also, if we are going together to wherever we're going, and we've kind of all said we want to go to the Ocean's Bat, but they don't quite open.
Early day, so probably like 1 or 2.
So I got a couple hours.
Yeah, we got a couple hours to kill.
So yeah, I'll go there.
You gonna go to Little Big Shop?
Yeah,
Okay.
Little Big Shop.
Who is going to Little Big Shop?
I will.
Okay.
Is there quality meats there?
There is magic items there.
Sure.
Okay. I assume since your brother and your friend are going, you're also joining?
I mean, I'm about it if they don't mind me bleeding on the floor.
I'll say that you'll take a short rest eventually.
Yeah,
You'll
I will.
Okay.
I'll use one of my 3 hit dice. Sure.
You see that the shop,
While they're finishing up on the ship and she's inspecting it and all that, you probably have about enough time for a short rest and you're just hanging out on the dock.
That's fair. Hit die for a Barbarian D12.
D12.
Thank you.
As you rested and patched up some of your wounds, yes.
As that's happening, I'm gonna
I
say
am no longer bleeding on the floor.
as soon as I go to acquire a few things, I could probably help you with that too.
I'm giving you a snack bar, if you will take it. It's like a granola bar.
I'm just going to look at you really quickly. Is this edible by?
It's edible by normal
Genuine.
means.
Okay, cool.
Like a chewy granola bar, or like one of the ones where you bite and dust
No,
just
it's granola.
Oh, no, the nature's grain? Yeah, no, fuck those.
Chewy, like that nice granola.
So you pass the bar and you start consuming it. Yes.
You eat it?
Just for cosmetic purposes.
Okay.
Roll.
Oh
I
no.
am rolling
I can probably
something.
shoot
poisoning
the water
me?
out of his blood into
So
scabs.
It depends on what you define as.
wow.
there is a ruling on like can you blood bend with shape water, and it rules that it's not that powerful to do something like that. But yeah, you can
For
do-
cosmetic.
For cosmetic, yes.
I don't know. I think if you know both shape water and the earth one, you could probably do blood because you can get the iron in there as well.
Oh yeah.
I think it's because because it's a cantrip. Like that's why the limitation on it.
Cast it at 9th level, you can do it, sure.
Yeah, let me use the 7th level spell slot. I'll do it.
Okay, since you ate it, roll another hit die. Without expending any of your own.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I purely want to bend blood so that if I'm too intoxicated,
what do you roll?
I rolled
I
a
don't
base
get the
1
bloodshot
plus
eyes or
my
anything that go
con.
along with it. I just always look so
I can
rude.
dialysis myself.
4 plus
I mean, yeah.
6. I'm at 31 out of 33.
Nice.
All right. As you guys heal up and eat some granola and blood bend a little bit, as you approach the Little Big Shop. The shop itself looks kind of small, but the door is almost 10 feet. The door
that's
is
good.
almost as big as the shop itself.
I would imagine for a little big shop.
How tall did you say your character was?
Oh, and you have to.
6'2",
You have to
6'3",
separate.
6'5", so then.
Yeah, 6'2", 6'4", 6'5".
And the shop just looks like an ordinary mortar and
Do I
brick
dwarf
location.
you?
It's one story
I think I dwarf
and maybe about 10 feet wide. The door itself is 10 feet. Like it doesn't look like it will fit more than 3 of you guys there, plus whatever is inside the store. You guys going?
I'm going in.
Okay.
I'm fuck it, I'm going
I just
in.
go in. I throw the door open and walk in.
As
like I own the
you
place.
go in, when you go in, you hear it like a chime, and when you open it and you physically see that chime, the entryway to it has these stairs that go down, and it's a 15-foot establishment, and you can see through the windows the buildings to the right and left, and they seem the same distance, about the 6 or 7 feet distance between the alleys. But the inside, it's almost like 40 feet wide.
There's a 3-legged corgi.
No.
Wait, so you're telling me it's smaller on the outside?
It's small on the outside.
Okay.
Yeah. That's how it is. It's small on the outside.
Well, that just falls out.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's actually...
It's
It's little. You go inside it's big.
What's that tent called again?
What, Leoman's shitty shop?
No, the tent. The tent
The
that
vacation
we
place?
The tent that we overused in the higher power game.
I forgot what it was called, but yeah.
Oh,
So
the hut, tiny hut.
Tiny hut, yes.
Yeah.
So it kind of like a tiny hut.
Yeah, no, it's its cousins, Leoman's shitty shop.
You see a very large man approach, and when I say large, I mean he is over 10 feet tall.
Wow.
He has gray and white skin that sometimes you see his veins kind of pulsate this blue. His hair is always moving and just kind of wavy. His 2 front teeth are very sharp and extended. And has anyone ever encountered any giants?
I mean, I'm traveling around. I don't know.
That's up to you. That's what I'm saying. Have you encountered any giants?
I want to say yes because
Once? Okay.
I worked alongside one once for a job.
Are there any giant kin in the area we're from? Like,
might be fire giants.
yeah, we've probably run into a fire giant or two.
Okay.
I want
Or
to
at
say.
least seen them around.
I want to say I went to like a giant's village because I'm traveling around the world trying to find the best cuisine
This
to make.
young man who looks young, for sure, it has to have giant blood in them. Because they're not 40 feet tall, but they are a massive man.
They're an imposing figure.
They're a very imposing figure. And from the some encounters you guys had, you can definitely tell he probably has cloud giant blood in him.
Oh, that's dangerous.
I'll mention that you're less red than the ones I'm used to seeing. And my best
racism.
no,
Well, we're used to fire giants.
Yeah, fire giants. Yeah.
My best attempt at a casual greeting in giant as someone who doesn't speak it. Whatever the equivalent to a tiefling trying to speak giant for someone going, "Hola, amigo, como estes?" it's gonna be that good.
Donde estás el baño?
Banyo.
You all can speak in common. I would really appreciate it if you didn't speak to butcher my language.
Oh, sorry. I thought I didn't mean to.
It's quite fine. Welcome to my shop. My name is Tristor. How can I help you?
Do you have some quality meats in here?
The robot really likes meat.
No, I do not.
I
do have
I hand you some
grand.
jerky.
It is a grand opening, as
you
you,
don't know
all
what I
can
jerky.
see. And you see the shop is pretty spotless, and every shelf, every crevice is filled with items.
Do you offer enchanting services?
It depends how useful it is. But his hand was up first, so I'm gonna.
Bartholomew is gonna start glowing blue and going around and touching everything with his noodles.
Please don't touch all the things.
I give him these like,
Okay.
he said he was gonna have you some jerky. X is gonna grab it, but weirdly enough, he doesn't put it in his mouth to eat it. He goes like this, but covers it, but he kind of puts it on his chest. And then he disappears.
Dire bear jerky, by the way.
Very interesting taste.
Yes, it's real gaming.
Jacki's gonna walk over to, I guess. What is his name? I'm sorry.
Trister.
I better write that down.
He might be important.
Yeah.
He might be somebody we will meet a lot. How do you spell that?
Tristor. Tristor.
Oh, or. Tristor?
Tristor.
Okay. And I will say, I have never met anyone so far that has outdwarfed me. So, hello.
You should meet my father then.
Oh.
He's very tall.
I would love to some other time, I believe. I am looking for...
Actually, where he's from, when he grew up, his accent sounds very much like yours.
Oh, really?
Yeah, are you from the Fae?
I lost it.
Yeah. Men have the debutante accent as well.
Are you from the Feywild?
Well, yes, I am.
How tall are you? Just
7 feet.
Okay, you
You are the sneakiest giant.
I mean, you don't expect a whale to be huge.
I
that is funny. Yeah. Like, how big are you, Mr. Whale? I'm 2 feet.
I am 3 foot 4.
I am under a foot.
And that's when you reveal I'm the teenage whale.
Yeah.
Not quite full grown.
That is so interesting. I am very... I would love to talk to you more, but I am actually in the mind to get some. Oh, what do you call them? Some healing kits.
I don't have kits, but I have potions that can heal.
Oh, I was really hoping to get a kit.
I can show you to the market where they can have some for you, but I do not have them here.
Okay.
Everything that I have is, speaking of my father, it's actually crafted by him.
Oh.
As you can tell, the grand opening of our shop, and you can tell that he totally has the speech prepared and millions of times. With the grand opening of our shop, everything here is a slight discount.
Oh, it is.
Yes. Very fortuitous that you showed up at this quite at the exact time.
It is a very fortuitous indeed.
The prices here it's only going to go up after
tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Yes. How did you know? Yes. Well, I like your faces, so maybe give a couple of days.
Well, thank you kindly.
But you were speaking of enchantments.
I want to make Maul hit more gooder.
Again, I do not actually make the items. I'm just trying to help my father sell more of his wares that he doesn't have space for in his...
This is a magical garage sale.
Yes, essentially.
Wow.
When he opens shop again, there would be more chances for you to purchase. Not here, but I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter where you're from. But I cannot. I do have something that kind of goes over. You see this case that he opens up, and he gets this great club. Is this enchanted to hit good and hit hard? It's a +1 great club.
How much?
I would sell this for, and kind of looks at a tag behind it, 1,000 gold.
Whoa.
That's the discounted price?
That's the discounted price.
For a +1 great club.
+1 great club.
Makes sense though.
If this doesn't interest you,
I'm just gonna jingle the coin purse and be like,
if you
I want it, but I can't.
I can also give you more discounts. But there are some giant runes. For each giant rune that you can find, I'll deduct 100 gold for any item in here. Which you would know that giant runes are specific trading stone. It's a currency for the giants specifically, but each one also could be used as a magical weapon. It's depending on which rune you have, depending on which family of giant. Essentially, it's a 1d6 elemental damage, but it's also currency that they have.
It's spicy money.
It's something that I have not seen in quite a while. It's back in my father's original continent, and I haven't seen any in a while. But since I have no means to fly out here like he does, I'm kind of stuck in this lovely place.
It's very beautiful. I like the magic items you have here.
Yes, as to describe what he has, he brings out these boots. These boots were enchanted to match the elven race. We have the +1 war club. I have a kind of takes off a ring. This fine ring that lets you swim gooder. Brings out a small little onyx dog, very very faithful companion. You see that he pulls out a crate with 5 potions. 1 is a greater healing, 4 are regular healing. He brings out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 scrolls. 1 of Vampiric Touch, 1 of Mending, 1 of Identify, 1 of Cloud Daggers, and 1 of Fine Traps.
Ooh. A Vampiric Touch go hard though.
Vampiric Touch is
a 4-level scroll right
That is
there.
a 400 gold scroll.
Ooh, that's a spicy scroll.
The Scroll of Identify.
Yes, with special discounts for first-time customer and very friendly face. 120 gold.
Are all the scrolls that much?
No. So, Boots of Alchemy, 2,500. War Club, 1,000. Ring of Swimming, 3,000. The Onyx Dog, 3,000. The Greater Healing Potion, 150. Basic Healing, 50. Scroll of Cloud Daggers, 240. The Scroll of Fine Traps, 240. Scroll of Identify, 120. The Scroll of Mending, 30 gold. And the Vampiric Touch, 400.
Can't wizards learn spells from scrolls?
Yes, if you buy a scroll, you can permanently put it into your scroll.
I will buy the mending scroll for a wizard companion so that he can add it to his spell book.
Yo.
Hey. Okay.
Hey, you said it was 30 gold?
Yes, that'll be 30 gold.
This is
Pleasure doing business with you. Let me mark that off. That has been purchased. If there's anything else that you would need or want, I can try to, the next time my father decides to speak with me, I can, there's always cryptic messages.
Yeah.
I don't know why, he keeps on insisting that I only have 25 words or something. Yes.
20. I take it you're a magic user yourself.
You're too kind. To be honest, my gift is this face. I have not quite found the finesse that my father has to make items. I mean, I am barely able to levitate a little bit, but that's more of an inherent ability than anything else.
Do you have anything here that would be able to detect a curse?
Oh, I think those are find curse spells, something like that. Identify mishap spells. Not currently, but again, I can write it down, and next time I see my father, he can Cloud send it to me.
For this place.
Please do that.
Will do. Again, if there's these are all that I have. That's can't make anything, but and I can't promise. But I will definitely ask my father if he can custom make some things with you all in mind. And if you do find any of my people's currency, I will deduct 100 gold from each coin. It's you all can roll me history if you would like on the specifics of giant runes.
Oh yeah, I don't fucking know.
23.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely.
Okay, take that and minus 20.
17.
17. Okay, that's best.
Oh no, it's a 4. It's a 4. So minus 19 instead of minus 20.
14. You're smart enough to know that is one giant coin equal 100 gold? Like, there has to be some conversion rate, but as far as that will get you 14. What about you two?
7.
7, no, sorry.
Yeah, we don't know.
History.
That's a nat 20.
You got a nat 20.
Yeah, so you obviously know.
Yeah, I have a coin now.
So, the 17, I will say that you know enough that it does have magical properties.
I have a crystal. It exploded crystal.
Oh, that's interesting. You know that it has magical properties to it. Fire, rune, stone, fire, cloud giants. You don't know if it's thunder but like they have elemental abilities. Like it hurts non-giants. If used in an aggressive manner. Who else got a? Okay, sorry, both of you. It's not that the coin itself, or the rune itself, or the stone itself equates 100 gold. Maybe you can buy it for 100 gold, sure. And yes, it was currency at one point, but it's because they're not being made anymore. The tradition has ended, and after the Titans were all killed off, that trait died with them. They're not magical enough or strong enough to really be worth more than maybe 100 gold, sure. But for giants, it's more like retrieving historical artifacts from their people than anything else.
And it's very rare.
Yes, they're rare. Is there anything else I can help you with? Boots, more sticks that hurt. We got this nice companion, pointing towards the onyx dog. You said you wanted potions, did you not?
I was in particular looking for the kit, but
I mean, why settle with the kit when you can just drink it and save your life?
Or throw it at someone.
how much is a regular one?
A regular one would be 50.
Yeah.
I am
You know-
also poor.
You know, I think I might have to try to come back tomorrow. 'cause
I understand.
Maybe my level
Magic is
turn.
quite expensive. I completely understand, my friends.
X is just gonna go like this and then charge it a little bit, so it's just like a little bit electric. I'm okay. And then moves along.
Okay.
Like
My
goes out.
friend,
Yes.
do you have any mundane items?
I am very happy to say that, unfortunately, no, they don't have anything mundane here. Everything that I would sell would be magical. There's something you're looking for. Maybe I can help you.
Well, I just got to the island, so like a map of the island might be good.
Oh, I might have something like that. Obviously no charge, but I think I might have one when I came here about a year ago. The store's not open for the year. It's brand new, grand opening. Oh fuck! Let it slip. Goes behind and
You got here a year ago, but you know.
Yeah.
Started.
I will. I need to print out that map for you because unfortunately didn't have no time. But yes, hands y'all a map of the city, and not just a map of the city, but a map of the individual islands nearby. And the map kind of cuts out at the northern part. Up north at the southern part
map segment
of the mainland as well. But yes, you have the map.
I will also, because he asked what kind of magic things we might be interested in. I'll mention that due to my tattoos that are magic in nature, I can already disguise myself if I need to. Although I've heard that there are cloaks and such that can do the same thing, but for your clothing specifically. So something like that, I might.
Yeah, what's it called? Glamour? No, the dress spell, the dress up spell. Yes.
Yeah.
So I will also put the development notes in as father.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Character has drip. Player has
For keeping us, thank you for keeping us in your thoughts. And I'll go to shake his hand and palm him 5 gold when I do.
Definitely keep in touch.
I'm sure we'll be back. Gotta grease palms to play the game, baby.
Yeah.
Making notes. I will also assume everyone's keeping track of their own fighting gold. Because I ain't.
Yeah. I am spending it like I have more than I do.
How much you got left?
I'm still above half of my starting total. So.
Alright. I'm running low on mercenary funds. I might need to go start killing stuff.
With it being 5 minutes till we're supposed to play already.
Yeah, I started at 8.
Yes.
I'll say
2 minutes.
Yeah, about 5 minutes.
To 11.
To 11. We still have a little bit of time.
Yeah, so
I will say, the night continues and it progresses forward. The Ocean Bat already has 6 rooms prepaid with not your names but physical descriptions. As soon as you come in, the totally ordinary human, John Dent is the name of the owner.
The family whose ship we so gloriously saved.
Yes, they paid for your room.
Okay, I was gonna ask that.
Yeah.
Our wonderful friends. I'm so glad they're
Yes,
this
your
generous.
wonderful friends paid for the room. And if
Totally
you
ordinary human.
totally ordinary human.
Sure.
Is he middle class or lower class?
His clothes are upper class. The bar is middle class.
Okay.
The clientele is lower class.
Nice.
There is a stage that is completely empty with murals of him, and him singing in like great poses. He has this actual very glorious mid-length hair. A little on the heftier side, thick, full beard, pale motherfucker. And he looks at you. If there's anything you need, please don't hesitate to ask. John Dent. That's his name. This is my bar.
X is just like very robotic.
Yes,
Oh,
my
but here we
metallic
go.
friend.
Look. I bet he's gonna ask about meats.
No, I'm asking, can I use your kitchen?
Absolutely not, chum.
I have a silver coin to give you for rent.
The answer is no.
What about a gold piece?
The answer is no.
2 copper pieces.
Yes.
2 copper pieces.
Fine. Then I will
Are
cook
we
in
back
my room.
at?
You're fast forward because it's so
Yeah.
close, and your room is being comped by the Usmar family.
Cool. At the Ocean Bat or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. Just between that time, I would have gone to the other place that the guys
You
said,
can buy
and I'm-
affiliate goods, yeah, no problem.
I'm just letting you know that I'll
Okay,
put
thank
it
you.
on my thing and everything. Yeah.
I'm gonna find whoever is gambling.
Yeah.
And I'm going to wager 10 gold.
Sure.
And I'm going to manipulate luck in my favor. By forcing them to re-roll. Whatever the contesting roll is.
Oh no!
So, what we're going to do is play a very fast game. I need a d6 and a d8. What we're going to do is publicly roll our d8s, that is our facing card, and then you will roll a d6 in secret. Whoever gets the higher number wins. So
Higher total number.
Higher total. So I rolled a 3.
8.
So, we roll our d6s in secret and see who gets the higher number. It's a 4 total. Alright, so obviously you win and you start manipulating. I'll say that yes, you do pocket 10 gold after winning and losing. As the night progresses. You will notice that John Dent does not drink water, does not drink any ale, does not drink anything the entire night.
So
It is
really, really dark red wine, right?
no, but he is fond of you and keeps wanting to smell you, and you do see a couple of open, exposed wounds every now and then.
Oh. Dang nabbit.
Yes, but as soon as the sun starts rising, quickly goes to bed and closes the bar.
That's why he doesn't like silver and gold.
Ocean bad, huh?
Ocean bad, huh? So. Totally ordinary human. So.
That took a minute.
We're going to end our game with this to give Jess time to prep for her Skull Wizards game.
Yay!
The next morning, you all will wake up with a handwritten letter tucked underneath all y'all's rooms. It doesn't have much written on there, it just says the time, noon, and it will say, and I need to read this correctly, and I will butcher it and I apologize. Where is it? Where is it? Where's it? Oh. Daun sa dagat. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, in a way.
Okay.
Accents.
Way off?
But
yeah,
it's very close.
Okay.
Welcome to my world.
So we're going to see.
This sea leaf? Leaf on the sea? Secondly, what's supposed to be?
Huh?
Leaf on the sea? Okay.
Dahon sa dagat.
Dahon sa dagat.
That's the accent. It's
okay.
Slower.
All right. Hispanics, we make things really fast. So, it is, if you know Elven,
I don't. Tagalog is Elven?
Yep, Tagalog is Elven.
We've done it here.
Tagalog is Elven.
Because I couldn't find the English words, and I was Carabao. So I was like, just say it in Tagalog.
It's
so I said it in Tagalog, so I was like, well,
in D&C, Tagalog is
Elven.
Infernal Spanish, that's really good for you.
Yeah.
And
oh no, that's bad.
Yeah, I can speak way less Spanish than I understand, and I only understand a little.
Well, you'll understand every time I speak in Infernal. There's a couple other things here and there, but those are the ones that we like fine tune, and that's what we're keeping with.
Infernal Latin.
Yeah, Infernal Latin. Yeah. It just says noon, and at the Leaf on the Sea, which is a very, when you look at the map, you guys discuss and talk about it, it's a very, very expensive 2-floor restaurant.
Oh boy.
And we can RP what you guys did in the morning if there's anything specific that you guys want. But as you guys prepare, get everything ready to head over there, you will see that there is one half-orc man at the entryway. When he sees you all he does is move by, open. The entire 2 floors is completely empty. You see one elven man who's preparing food, has a proper tea ceremony already placed at a table with just enough chairs for all of you guys. And you see at the end a bald, full-fledged orc with teeth coming up, these tusks coming up almost to his nostrils. Has a couple of scars on his face, white t-shirts, a coat that has been neatly put behind him, and you know when you see working hands and just how thick and rugged they are? This man has working fucking fingers. He has been through a lot.
His calluses have calluses.
His calluses have calluses, and he is properly with 2 chopsticks just eating his food ever so delicately. And if you have been trained in proper elven culture to the fucking T, everything is proper. The way how he slides the soy sauce, the way how everything's moving is delicate and proper in a procedure, and does not speak to you until he's done eating. And all he does is move to the seats and ask you guys to sit down. And we'll pick up on Wednesday with that.
Oh, we're gonna get fucking murdered.
Yeah, well, the great reward.
No, we're gonna be given a choice.
Quote unquote.
It's a great opportunity.
I'm gonna write it here,
You
but
grew up with the same family. You know what's gonna happen.
As RP, because I'm at the defender right now, and he looks a little bit bulky. When I come out of the room, mine is a little bit. The armor is more slender because I'm like, oh well, I guess we're going to somewhere fancy.
Okay.
So I changed my armor to something more slender and more elegant looking.
Sure.
Which I changed mine to the infiltrator armor.
Okay.
For the day.
Okay.
What do we do with the? Oh, you're doing
That, yes, sorry, I forgot. I thought we were going to do a little bit for it. I was going to say once you met him, you're supposed to pass it around. Give those to me, and I'm going to mix them around and pass them, and you might get a different thing than what you've already
Mine
rolled.
has my name on it, though.
Oh.
On the outside. I wrote my name because I thought they were for you. So I wrote my name and put a heart for
I will read these.
What if you rewrite all of them in your right hand?
Sure, I will write them, and then I'll pass them to you guys.
Yeah, let's give him that much more work.
For next time.
Yeah.
I'll do that.
Roll a die for which one of them is true.
Oh, coin.
We'll be right back with Skull Wizard.
If you read mine, I don't know if you know my handwriting, but if you read mine, it's real funny.
3, 2, 1.